Excuse me, fam. Excuse me. Hold on, fam. See. Hold on, fam. Oh, see. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Doctors. Y'all truly the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media, the best of the business. This is Morning Real Talk Part 83. Part 83. Open panel. How we do it. Open panel. Um, Let me get these announcements out the way. Good morning, everybody. To my underrated one family, the ones who rode me throughout the years, and also um, ones that joined in after. Thank y'all so much for sticking with me. And okay, so I'll probably put the link out. And I want to thank y'all so much for sticking with me. Shout out to the mighty LDBC, that stands for Lions Den Boxing Community, also basketball community. The ones who started is Brother 7A Sports TV. Shout out to the General. And also the ones who brought me into the family before that is Brother Town Biz from Cali. He the one brought me, introduced me to the family because he see my well, see my vision, and he put me on. So always thanks to Brother Town Biz. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. And I've been rolling with the family ever since, even now. So shout out to the mighty LDBC. The rest of the brothers and sisters, support. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Also, shout out to the hashtag TWT family. That's head for Brother Gabe, and his significant one, Sister Kwee. They had started it. That's that TWT family. So shout out to y'all and everybody else. I hope everybody is doing okay. And okay, I will hold on for 1 second, Sister 12. Yeah, we definitely got some things to talk about. We definitely got some things to talk about. Hold on, dang. Oh shoot, got some things to talk about. And I know people are like, why you can talk about this on the one grinder. You can talk about things. Yeah, like I say, four. Here goes the link right there. 12 hours. This is 12 hours. You got watch TV. Look at the internet, and maybe there's certain things you don't like, but get some out of it because it's going down, fam. I told y'all last, it's going down. No. So here goes the link. Right here, 12 hours, so you can come up. No, I heard y'all at the heard at the outage of Kevin McCarthy, the Speaker of the House, and but now I know there are some people that looks like us, African descent. They feel that it don't have no impact on us. Oh, yes, it does. So we gonna before I continue, we'll get sis 12 hours up in the piece. Good morning, sis. How you doing?
Hey, Hotep, how are you?
Hold tight to you. How you feel, sis?
I feel good. How you feeling? You look like you got a cold or something. What happened?
Nah, I get the sniffles here now. I'd be all right. I'm out of
Okay.
town. So yeah. I
Just
noticed
salute to
that
you
you
in the
heard.
midst. Salute.
Well, we good, we good.
Good.
But yeah, we good. But I know that you heard that because I know you mentioned it that sometimes we don't want to watch TV because there's a lot of dumbness out there, devil stuff out there. But I say this though too. Sometimes we need to pay attention to certain things because it can impact our people. Now, and I said this that I'm gonna take nobody. Now I ain't gonna say nobody in the space ain't doing it. I'm not saying that, but I'm gonna say what I know, what I'm not hearing. I'm gonna take on leadership and bring the news to bring the news that gonna impact us.
Yes,
Nobody else. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying anybody else. All I can say for me, I'm gonna
yes,
bring it out, and I'm gonna bring my insert. What I'm seeing. Cause what I'm seeing, y'all, I'm letting y'all right now. I'm seeing the bigger picture,
right,
and that's what we got to understand. We can see the bigger picture. So sometimes that we sometimes we got to put the entertainment on the side sometimes and see things for what it is. Kevin McCarthy got ousted of Congress, of Speaker of the House. That's unprecedented. That's happened only one time. And anybody don't think that it doesn't impact our people, you got one thing got it wrong. We got to pay attention to this because the ones that force them out is the white wingers of the Republican family. These are the same ones that they want the small government. These are the ones they trying to take all the resources away. I'm not saying the Democrats ain't doing it. I'm gonna get to the Democrats when they do when they turn. I'm gonna get to them. Trust me, I'm gonna cook them too. But we gonna stick with Republican. These are the ones do not want us as a people to build, to
right.
branch out, to keep our
They don't want us
families
to
together.
advance.
Huh?
They don't want us to advance.
Yeah, exactly. So I want people to understand what I'm saying. I don't vote Republican. I don't. No, 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 no. Don't think that. We deal with people. The the white wingers. These are people are prejudiced. These are people that inherit off slavery, off our backs. I want y'all to understand it very loud and clear. Cause see, a lot of people in the space ain't hearing what I'm not saying you 12, but a lot of people in the space ain't trying to hear what the no one grind. I've been telling y'all. I've been telling y'all this for years. I've been dropping jewels on y'all for years.
That's right.
I've been doing this for years. I've been telling y'all what you're doing, and you know what happened? They end up doing it. So now we back in square one that we want to entertain. I'm telling you. And also there's ones that looks like us, they don't have the best interest of us either.
Right.
And I'm telling y'all this for years. I'm telling y'all, you better watch TV. Even though y'all don't like watch certain things, I understand. But y'all still don't want to listen. I'm telling you, I was telling y'all this in the 2014. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019 when I lost family. Even though I was giving your juice. 2020, 2021, 2022, now also 2023 was 9 years. When are y'all gonna wake up? When are y'all gonna wake up? It's going down, family. And what I'm saying is it's always this. See, they catch a cold, but we catch us as people. We catch the flu, and we still don't want to do. We still want to. I'm not saying. Listen, let me explain something to y'all. Sometimes we gotta entertain and go to the bush. I understand that you want to get your mind. I get it. I get it. But this is crucial times, family,
Right.
and we better understand that they coming after us.
Oh, they coming. That's
They,
the
a
truth.
matter of fact, they coming.
Like, like JT, like they got rid of affirmative action, right? But yet they got all these immigrants talking about they need priority for jobs. If we don't have affirmative action, how do they have any priority with anything?
And see, and that's a good point, sis. And see, and this is the thing, and see, and I'm gonna bring this up too. I'm talking to a strong black woman, have a black son. Why? I don't talk to some. Say I'm talking. I'm talking to. I'm not talking 12 hours. I'm not talking about you. Well, some of you is a black woman. Y'all have black sons. Why y'all don't defend your black sons and your black men? And they getting disfranchised. Why
Right.
you don't defend them? At 12 hours do. Do 12 hours have issues of some black men? Yes, she does. She want us to do better, and she have a thing.
Yes.
And we sometimes we do bump little heads here and there. But I'm just saying. But at the same time, I don't see. I'm not talking about some black women in the space. There are some are doing it that I don't know. So I'm not saying y'all. But I'm going by what I know, what I seen.
And I see it
12
too.
hours. Yeah, I don't. But I'm saying that she 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 she. You know what she told me sometimes? She said, brother JT. So when I be taking my walks, JT, you be careful. You know you're not being protected. That's come. She's a mother. She telling me, I said, yeah, but okay. I want you to be careful. As a sister, I want you to be careful out there. I have a son. I understand. I told her I want you to be careful because some they not gonna protect you. That's a black woman. So this is what I'm at right now. Black woman out there that hate black man, you know what? You'll go to hell. And any black man that father, you'll go to hell too. Y'all bird riding in hell. Y'all bunch of unrighteous ones. Y'all could go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead.
They can go.
Y'all can
It's
go.
not for
Don't.
everybody. It's not for everybody. We can't take everybody, JT. That's the
We ain't
problem.
taking anybody. We ain't
We
taking
can't take
nobody. Only
everybody.
so only selected ones could do this work.
I'm about to say you ain't gonna
I
be able
don't.
to do that. Yeah, but
Only selected ones could do this work. And I don't mind. And I don't mind defending our people. I don't mind. I wear that very proudly. Oh, you don't defend other races and stuff. I'm worried about our people of African descent in this country. That's what I'm worried about.
Right.
Now, humanity. I'm part of humanity. Yeah. Do I want everybody? But I have to understand it's not equal. Everybody keep on talking white people is pushing white supremacy. No, there's a lot of races had pushing white supremacy for years. I even say that y'all still don't want to listen. Y'all still
Right.
want to eat out of the devil's table. It's not just white people. There's other races have practiced it for years and years and years and years, even before I'm born. Let me see, and I'm 57 years old,
And
and y'all
JT,
still don't want to listen. Yes, 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 sis.
I don't have a problem with the black man because I don't hate my father. I don't hate my uncle, and I don't hate my son's father. And a lot of women, right? They get mad with the son's father, and then they hate the son, or they had these unrealistic expectations for their black man, and then they start hating on all black men. And one of the ways you know that a woman is hating on the black man is if she tells her children they don't have a father, because that's ridiculous. They have a father and they have a lineage. Okay, so you got a problem with the father. What about the grandmother? What about the uncles and stuff? These women, they get mad and then they try to be like the government and cut off the child from everybody. It's still their lineage, and it's wrong. And I do not stand in agreement with that. They gotta take accountability for the fact that they decided to procreate with this person, and they got a whole lineage. We got a whole family tree. That was your choice, and you got to deal with your consequences.
You picked
And some
it.
people don't
You
want to
picked
do that.
it.
You
Right?
picked
Yeah,
it.
you picked it. And and also I'm glad you brought the points as 12 us because what I want to do in the near future after I do my special the Black Devil Congregation, that's gonna be a special live. I'm gonna do solo. I'm gonna do it at nighttime. It's gonna be sometime this month. But after that, I'm gonna handpick brothers and sisters. Cause I'm saying this as a black man, any black woman that into some things, I'm not putting myself out there to get killed, to get hurt. Cause I hear this that oh the black man need to protect the black one. Even black man said I'm not putting myself because you know why? Because I put myself out there as a family member. She's a woman. I'm not gonna say what relationship it is. It's blood, and I could have got hurt. It's back in the early '90s. I could have got hurt. Even my late mother said don't do it. But mom, I got it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call the cavalry. I told the story years ago, but the ones who don't know, I'm not going. I said a relationship then, but I'm not going to set a relationship now. I'm not going to do that. But as I'm saying, it's blood. It's blood. And I handled my bid. Me and my handled my bid. You know what happened? That person went back to that person, and kind of find out they thought it was that person's fault, but it ended up being one of the blood fault. And I had done it even before then, but and I had to sit back, understand this. This happened like a year after my father passed. 1989, he probably passed away March 1899. This happened a little after my birthday of June of 1990. Okay? So I was in my 20s, mid 20s. And I had to sit back as Hotep, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, can't do that. I could have, I would not be here. So to understand is that I'm going to do a special on that after I do mines, and we got to talk about it very carefully. And so I'm gonna let the black man know, and I'm gonna let the women know in the space. If you come stupid, you know how I do it. And even though you don't know how to do it, 12 veterans know how I do it. The 12, you don't have to say nothing. Don't play no game. Don't think this is a kiddie game right here. I'm vetting this game for years.
You're not accepting
Don't
nobody
play.
getting out of pocket. No out of
Man,
pocket.
that's not happening. That's not
That's not
happening, y'all. So
happening.
just that's not happening. Any black man, if you
Stay on
come
the
out of
topic. They
pocket,
gotta stay on the topic.
if you come out of pocket, I will zip you up and ship you out.
He
I'm letting you know
will.
right
Yes, he
now.
will. He will do it.
I'm telling you, she laughing because I done it.
You
Black
do it to
men
me too.
and
He do
women.
it to me too. If I'm out of pocket, I'm off topic. It's over. He's just like, okay, see you later. He said, I love you, sis. Bye. You got to get off the panel. I love
But
it.
but 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 we just got to know each other, so you know what I'm saying. But 12 Vows has seen me throwing people off.
Yes.
And they say, "Well, Troy, why you that way?" He said, "Stay on the topic. Y'all don't want to stay
Yes.
on the topic. I stay on the topic. Why y'all can't stay on the topic?" Oh, I throw them off. Man on woman, I throw them off. And ain't
Right.
nothing going to change. We
And it's
have
no
to
problem.
understand.
It's your platform. It's all good because you tell us, you give us a link, you say read the article if you're not familiar, and people don't want to read the article, and you're like, look, I don't got no time. We're trying to have an educated conversation. Y'all don't even want
Trying
to
to help
familiarize yourself
people.
with the topic.
Right,
Yeah,
we
you're
trying to
trying to
help
help
you
them. Education.
because you don't know that person's going through 12 hours. A black woman, they probably have suicidal thoughts. We don't know.
We don't know.
And
You
then we
right.
probably, the information probably snap out of it. They crying like somebody care.
Yes.
But you know,
Yes.
but anyway, get back what I'm saying about the politics. If people don't know, 12 Hour House, Kevin McCarthy got voted out last night. I mean, that night before. And everybody want to blame Democrat. Listen, I don't have no bone of the either party because either party ain't no nothing for. I'm not gonna get into that, but I'm gonna say this: the people that looks like a African descent, that Republican, you better understand what they doing. The money is good, business is good, maybe politics is good, but we talking about keep the families together, households. They talking, the government shutdown almost happened because the white wing Republicans want to shrink the government. Do you know what that means? It's not just federal workers. There's people on disability, working class people, people working in all above. Because they're trying to put it like, oh, just federal workers. No, it's all of it.
4 million
They
people.
trying
It's
to
4 million. It's affecting
yes.
4 million.
The fact that 4 million plus. So I want you to understand what I'm saying. You better understand what's going on right now in politics, and you better talk about it. Like for me, I'm going to take on the leadership, the whatever it is. I'm going to break it down for you. I'm not going to break down everybody else. I'm not going to break down anybody else like people like in the space. I'm going to break it down and let you know that it can affect us too. So the ones who really vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? We better understand because we got people that work within the government And what me and 12 hours talking about, still think about we should shrink government. So I want y'all to understand that very loud and clear. We still got people working in the midst. Good morning, Sister Bonnie Rose.
Good morning,
Thank you
Bonnie
so much.
Rose.
So we better understand. We're not talking to people. We got people work within the government thing that you should shrink the government. And the sad thing about it, some of us that looks like us. And we better talk about it. And people say, "Yo, you don't want Greta? How you know?" Because I know him personally. I had heated conversation with these people, so I knows what I'm talking about. They was
Even
there.
even when we even when we went to the March on Washington, you saw how they
Yes,
had Asians and white people. They had all those people up there trying to be on our bandwagon, right?
right.
Because whatever's getting attention, whatever's got the media attention, they want to try to jump in there. But are they really helping us? When one of the black men get killed by the police, are they there?
No,
When we have a problem, when we are exposing something, are they there? No, they deal with it
no.
when it's fluff and it's a bunch of media attention. They want to hold up signs. They want to make sure you know about their organization. But what about the real issue? What about the change? How are they helping to lead to the change?
And let me say this though. What about black women like yourself that are single mothers that want to provide for the community is not getting the access for? Y'all don't want to talk about that part, right? Now I ain't talking about they just give us money to protect. No, want to impact their household, but it impact the community. Oh, but y'all don't want that because you know why? Because they trying to save black men. I get it. They trying to save black men. Yeah, but y'all don't want that. But see, y'all don't want to have that conversation. Right? I'm willing to have that conversation because I know it. Because I got family members like that. I know people like that, but they feel like, oh, you a man, you shouldn't talk about. No, if anything deals with the effect of our community, I have a right to speak up on it.
That's right, because you are the community. You are one of the people in the community, and so many people they going through things, and the first thing they say is, "Oh, I know you're gonna think I'm crazy. You can't speak for me because you just meeting me." Like they already have already preconceived that nobody's gonna believe them now. That's negativity, and the people gotta know everybody doesn't know them, right? We don't know everybody. That's number one. Because people come on the scene and they'll be like, "Everybody know me," and you sitting there don't know them at all. Everybody know me. Everybody has this false sense of recognition because they did something in the area. We got a whole world. Like
Yeah.
people, they come off right from the jump, acting up, and they already got like strikes against them when we don't even know
Hmm.
them. You don't know. You don't know. I could have $10,000, put it right in your hand, but do you have a plan though? Are you going to actually do anything positive with the money? Right?
And
Because
you
a
know,
lot of times
right?
people talk, talk,
Hmm.
talk, but then they don't have no plan. They just talking.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what, 12 hours and go more your point. I'm glad you talk about it in Washington, and I want you to go more about Washington because the people say, "Yo, it doesn't connect." It does connect what we talking about right now because let me, all due respect, the Miss she works for the union, and sometimes we had these things. She said, "What do you think about the union? You ain't never really help out the people of African descent anyway." But you see in Washington, you see all these unions come out. But my thing was y'all talking about everybody's right, but what about our people's rights? People want to be cool by yards, a rainbow, or you know how about the rainbow. I don't think about the rainbow that it used to be. So, but that's another subject. I'll probably get to that next year and everything because I don't even want to talk. But we talking about everybody rights, but our rights. It seem like that we was here, right? We this franchise. I want people looking. We this franchise here. We helped break cycle. We helped it back in 60. You know what I'm saying? But these are the ones right here don't like us. But look how it is right now. They don't
Yeah,
still
and
don't
that's
like
because
us, and they
that's
don't
because
like us. They don't like
right,
us right here. But we right here. So I
and
told people
that's
explain that.
That's because we always want to be so inclusive, and then don't even do checks and balances. Like, we so inclusive, but was they in it on our action? Like, when we have an actual action, are they with us? Like, we don't hold people to accountability, but we always want to act like we got to be so inclusive. We got to include everybody. No,
Yeah.
when it comes
No,
to
I
us,
ain't cool nobody. No, right.
yeah, when it
Why I'm
comes
gonna
to us,
include?
it's supposed to be about us, and they want to bring up their issues. They'll come right up and say, "Well, but well, what about the Indians?" And then they go, they were
And
here,
you know,
and look,
you know,
they got them on the reservations. They need help, and it's like, but we let them talk about their issue. We're over here talking about what's going on with American blacks.
and you know,
Okay,
and you,
they always
yeah.
try to take off the conversation, go on to something else. They always try to act like it's something worse going on than what we going through.
Right, and you know what? I'm glad you brought the Indians. And somebody asked me, "What about the Indians?" I said, well, "So what about 100 years ago? What about almost 200 years ago? The Indians had enslaved us without citizenship. At least they got land. Let's talk about that. You want to talk about the 1865 treaty? You want me to cause you can go Dr. Claude Anderson. He breaks it down. So do you want to go there? And then the $10 Indians and act like all that and why they's giving them money off our back. So do you and I talked about this even years ago. Do you really want to? I said, do you really want to go there?
And
It
you
is
know they
there, and
really
it is
don't.
there. It's public document.
They really don't, because even like when we go to the talk about the people that was at the March on Washington, the organizations, so many people say that they contact their local NAACP, and they say they don't do nothing for them. They say they don't assist them. They come there, they tell them they need a lawyer, they tell them they need
Yeah.
a connection to services, and then they don't help them. So then what they do, they go to the LCU, the L, what is that? The ALCU, and we got all these organizations that's supposed to help, right? But then when you call them and you actually try to get assistance, they always trying to push you off to somebody else. It's somebody else's problem. So then you just faking the resources. You had one big win, and then you wanna ride that horse instead of continuing to help, because we got too many black men in jail that is
Mm-hmm.
innocent. For all this, we got
Innocent.
the innocent project.
Yeah.
We got all these projects. Yet we still got the same. We still got an increase every year. More innocent people get. So how are they doing anything? What's the real impact? They lining up their
And they
pockets. Doing
right,
what?
and they building and they,
They
and
in
they
a nice
building more
office. They
jail.
got flat screen TV. What they doing?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, and they building more jails more than ever.
More
So
jail.
for
Come
me,
on.
and for me, come from as you know, 12 hours. I always say this. Me come from a special ed community. I know point blank about it. What do you think they? And I'm not talking about other brothers because they doing it too. But I'm talking about special education. That I'm going. I tell people about I told people about my experience, but I'm telling y'all coming up from the 70s. And I know they doing a lot more now. But I'm gonna tell you this that too. You know why they concentrate on them? Because they drugged them up. The teacher's not teaching the way they should. They putting all the garbage in him, and the sad. I'm dropping it. I'm keeping it real. The parents is not involved in it. My parents are involved with it, and you know what happened? They make sometimes they can't control the child. You know they trying to say, "Oh, the board of education, once you sign this consent, we can help your child." And you know what happened? They end up taking your child and they put him in a foster home. You think they're getting help? No, and you don't even know them because you're not key to read the contract or consent. And then they send a truck and take them away, and you never seen your child. And then they talk, oh, the child act up, child ain't act up. That's how we are, and that's in our DNA. We always like that. And they drug them and stuff like that, and they make them have a minor crime, just minor something, and then they send them in. And they take them in the juvenile, and you know what happened? The board of education and the judicial system has make money, and I'm just talking about the special ed education. And please don't tell me if I'm not. Please don't say I'm not right because I seen it. I see my best friends had died what I'm seeing.
And I'm
And you
sorry to
know what
hear that,
people,
JT.
and you know what? And check
Sorry.
it at 12 hours. And look
Salute
at my
to
family.
your
This is what they do. They turn their head. Do
yeah.
I say now, did I say that just black? No, there are some black women, young black girls happen to young black girls too. I'm not saying it doesn't happen because it does, but it happens a lot more young black boys, and they keep on happening and happening again. So
It
now
keep
we have a tech
happening.
now to speed it up right now. 50 years later, we're in technology now. What do you think they doing right now, family? What do you think they really doing right now?
Nothing. I was in the conversation just the other day at the Apollo, right, with the HSBC, with the historically black colleges, right? And one of the black females from one of the colleges, right? She said that black women are the most unprotected, right? And I said, I came up there, they got black men panel, everything up there. I came up there and I said, I feel that that's just something that's like said over and over. It's like cliche now. Where's the facts? I said because it's the young black men that are being thrown in jail. The teenagers are being trialed and put away as adults. I said, where do you have that statistics for the black female? I said, you keep talking about how vulnerable the black woman is, but it's the black man who's keep getting put away. It's the black man who's staying and rotting away in jail for 20 years and longer, coming out in society, just being thrown there, still no kind of support for him. And then he has experiences recidivism, goes right back to the prison system. What is
And
that?
you
Where's that
know,
story for the black female? I want to know, how do you compare the tragedies, right? And then she didn't have nothing to say. And black women, of course, got mad with me on that. But no, y'all talking about this and that, right? But come on, let's compare it because we have statistics to go by. So statistically, when you compare the black woman to the black man, where do you come off with this? Oh, as the black woman, we are the least protected. It seems like the black male is the least protected because number one, if he only has a single parent household and it's the mother and the mother can't stand him, who's feeding him? Who's supporting him? Who's taking care of him? Right? Where does he get his support? From a child. He's being mistreated from a child. There's abuse going on, and there is no advocacy on his behalf. Right? There's
yeah,
no one advocating, no one, and I'm not saying not you, because you, JT, do
I
talk
know.
about it, but I'm talking about at the agency level. Who is supporting these young black men who are being mistreated by their sole provider? This is the woman that's taking care of them. She's not taking care of them well. Who is assisting him? Where's his aid? Where's his support? She kicked him out at 16 or whatever, and then he's homeless. Where's the support for him now? He's a youth, a homeless youth. Where's the support?
And
I'm
yeah,
asking, I'm
yeah.
asking. I want to know, where's the agency that supports them? Where is it? Because we know that it's happening. We have it in movies documented, right? We got that popular movie, um, Boys in the Hood. That character that Ice Cube played, his mother was
Mm-hmm.
mistreating him. She was not. She was verbally abusive. She was
Mm-hmm.
distant from him. She was not giving him any parental assistance. Right. She didn't care for her son. That son she got a problem with. She liked the one that was the sports one. Right. So she had favoritism.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to win her. And this all not right in his own home. So that's his ground level. Right. He's all up in the gang. His brother gets killed. He brings his dead brother or dying brother to the house, and she wanna fight him. This is not the time. It's trauma all through it. What about the young black male who's experienced trauma in his house? Who's helping him? Who's helping him? We already know
Good
he got
point.
angry black women. If you got an angry black woman and she got 4 children and 4 of those are boys, and you know she acting like she hate all black men, how are those boys being treated? Who cares? Who cares? That's what I want to
Yeah.
know. I want to know what agency can we send them to? Who's assisting
And
these young black boys who's being mistreated?
And also, Sister 12 Fouls, I'm glad you brought that point up. You can hear me?
Yes, I hear you fine.
Okay. And also, I'm going to go back on my experience, what I've been through. Go back in special ed. See, I'm giving you Jews, man. I'm going by, I'm telling you. And you know, most of the teachers that I had was white women, different races, was treating us like dirt. So if you think they treat us like dirt, right? What do you think the administration will think of us? Now, as for me, I started knowing myself as a young black boy. So my parents, when my late parent was dead, but at the same time, as being part of special ed, you had to advocate for yourself. You have to know your history. So I knew my history. So I stand my ground. I was taught with my late parents and also the Black Panther Party. So that helped me got to, but it doesn't mean that I wasn't out of it. Though I wasn't out of it, I see things. I see things how they was treating me and the other ones. You hear what I'm saying? So I have to advocate for them. They didn't understand that, and you know, so people say you picking on women. No, 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 no. This is delivery attack. Okay, cause they didn't want no black man cheat. They don't want no black man, real black man to teach us. They ain't want a real black woman to teach us. I want you to understand. We talking about the teachers union. The teachers union you're talking about right now, the same ones, right? Now along the way, when I special educate throughout the years, I had some black teachers that stand with me with us in special ed. You hear what I'm saying? And they had to go with the wars with the other women and some men because most of the teachers in special ed was women. It was not really men. Let me tell you. Let me explain this to y'all. That's how they wanted it. They didn't want no men, and then they don't get a man. They don't get an old white man or anybody else that is racist. And then most of the women that we had was feminists. They hate men. So what if they hate men? What do you think they hate young black boys? And what they had done, the young black girls, I gotta say this, I'm talking about some, they poisoned them to hate us. And let me say
Now,
and they do it so smartly, psychologically. Again, if you don't know yourself, you get lost in the source. But I synced it. I told
and
my
now,
parents about it. You know, and they say, "What? Yeah." There's one time it was this girl
I don't
named
know the
Gwenda.
area. I'm sorry. I don't know this
Yeah,
area. I'm sorry.
yeah. It was this girl named Gwendolyn, right? We was best friends. Cool,
Hmm.
right? You know, she said, "I can't." They said, "Don't play with you because you a dirty black man. You an enemy." And you know, I said, it's cool though. I wish I could know. I said, I wish you could
Not
know too,
cool.
but I said, but but you gotta know yourself. What do you mean? You gotta go to the library and tell your parents to study, know about yourself. I know about myself. But it hurt me because that was my best friend. She one of the
Right.
best friends, a female I had. And it's like, wow, but at the same time, I start to know myself. I said, all right, no problem. I hope, man. And she couldn't talk to me or nothing. Even the parents had to come. Why you don't want to talk to me? Yeah, the system got her. But it's up to y'all to know the system too. And
Yes,
don't
it's up
get
to
me wrong.
us.
And so don't get me wrong. It hurted me because we did everything together. We were cool, you know what I'm saying? And then wherever I knew, I passed it to her. But this is what I'm saying. You gotta know yourself. Women, you gotta know yourself. That's why I am what I am right now. People talking about but I don't hate women. But I'm telling y'all, this is not just happened to me. It happened to other black men. It
Yes.
just that the problem. It just the problem is, I'm not gonna blame them because they ain't had. But maybe they didn't have the background. You hear what I'm saying? They ain't had nobody. But I made up my mind. Ain't happening. So I had to break the certain cycles when my parents is not
Yes.
around. You hear
Yes.
what I'm saying? When I'm going to school, I have to see things for what it is. So I had to advocate. So along the way, y'all. I ran into some good black women and some good black men that wanted to stick with us and everything. And they even like
That's
there are one
wonderful.
person. And then there was principals, one person, Mr. Brown. I never get PS305, best style. I never he was Afro, light skin, pole black. He if you bad, he whip your tail and stuff. And I'm telling you, there's many times Mr. Brown said, Mr. Thomas, I want you to go. I want you to go. But Mr. No, we're gonna take care of this. We ain't gonna have none of this. And I'm telling you, I thank for Miss Brown. And then it was I had a teacher named Dr. Juanita Watt. She is 4'11, but she's so powerful. People say, why is she so powerful? She taught me the art of our culture. The arts of it. Put on a dashiki. Real proud of yourself about Africa. Because I knew the arts, but I didn't know the arts. To be proud, stick up your chest up. You a king. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they think of you. And so I ain't gonna say my parents taught me that because they in their own way they did. But I need the arts of our culture because it was not taught in special ed at that time. So there
And
are
not this
some
time
black men,
either.
right?
They're not
Yeah,
teaching that.
exactly. Yeah, they're not teaching that. So she had
No.
to take out her money. Right. You know, you're right. Exactly. You right. But I'm talking back in the 70s. They weren't telling you, you were absolutely right. But even back in the day, she took her money, buy the material, and made dashikis for us. So we could feel
Oh,
proud of ourselves. The
yes.
arts of it. Her money because because the board education was not given it. Even that Mr. Brown, me and Mr. Brown, he couldn't even take out funds for that because it was coming out their pocket. You hear what I'm
Yes.
saying? And then when we were doing roots and everything, we was getting booed. But she said, "You stick your chest out. Don't cry. Don't make them cry." And it was like I was like, I don't care. I'll stick my chest out. And you know what I'm saying? Because I knew, because I was growing to know myself. But my other friends in the class, they knew themselves, but they didn't really know really what's going on. I knew what's going on. I started to know what's going on. So Miss Watts was like, rely on me. You got to keep it going because they don't know system like you do, and you got to understand. I was young. I was 10, 11. You hear what I'm saying? But I knew the system. I started reading learning about Malcolm X, and I started reading about others, and Dr. Claude Anderson, and other ones was around us. So the ISIS papers, Dr. Francis Scott Question. You hear what I'm saying? I start reading. I start involving myself, and so I start being more involved. So I still stay clear how this system is breaking us. And so I'm talking about the psychological part of it. So in a way, I'm like, thank you, Zashawn, thank you. And I said, so as me being special ed, I'm the step ahead of the game because I wanted to take it in. I'm not saying they was not willing to take it in, but in their own way, they was in their own world. But it was for me to advocate for them too. You hear what
It's
I'm
for us.
saying?
It's for
And
all of
even
us. And
yeah,
I
for
wanted to
us.
welcome in LaShawn. And I just wanted to say, when it comes to our young black boys, right? We have to try to identify pro black places, pro black and pro male, because as you said, we have a lot of institutions that have feminists in leadership. That's not pro male. So now you gotta be in an environment as a male, as a black male, where they are treating you like um you are some predator, like you the bad guy. Like that's the only the way that they want to show you. They do movies where they always have you as the bad character. It's ridiculous. And we
It
have to put
is.
our children in environments where it's like what you said with the Black Panthers, all of those things was pro black. And if we don't make a space that's pro black and welcoming for our black boys and black girls, and that's what I wanted to note and appreciate when you say not all black women, because one of the things that trigger a lot of black women, speaking for myself, is when I'm in a space and the person is saying all black women. They're like, black
It's not
women
all
are the
black
problem
women.
with the community. Black women is this, and they don't really even talk where they have a space for anything positive when it comes to anybody that is with a different thought, right? So we're not gonna get a successful. We're not gonna have a successful conversation because we already talking about. Because I'm like, I'm positive, you positive. So how you gonna say all black women? I'm a black woman. How you gonna do that? And they don't want to even hear it because they're so traumatized. And I understand it. And we have to be mature enough to let a person get out what they saying. Let them get it. Let them get the thought completely out, even if you
Cause
may be
they never
triggered.
had they never had the space. See, this is what I'm saying, trying to explain to people. And I'm gonna drop another Jew on y'all. Homosexuality. They was working on special ed back in the '70s when they was letting other teachers that totally against feminine, totally against masculinity. Seen that, been through that too. Oh, maybe nah. Y'all don't touch me. Throw him out. I'm masculinity. I'm a king. No, you don't touch me. And see, this is what I'm trying to explain to people. This is what's going on back in the '70s. We ain't talking about the '60s and the '50s. What? I can't imagine. Well, I'm talking about in the '70s with the number one grab. I'm giving. See, I drop a lot of jewels on y'all, and people that ain't trying to hear what I'm saying. I've been through it. I got suspended. What I believe. My parents had to come to school. Like what? Yeah, they want me to. No, and you know me as spiritual man be part of Joel Witness and everything. No, I ain't not partaking no homosexual. I'm believing no, no. You no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Especially I'm political. Political Joel. But I'm just saying for me. No, ain't no, not
But
no.
today in 2023, we are still seeing that society as a whole wants to criminalize the black man, right? And that's wrong. So automatically they keep focusing like they criminals. Like they can't walk a bunch of young black group men, young black teenagers, right? So the young black boys, they're like, you know, they already 5'9" and up, and people are
Mhm.
intimidated by them. They're not doing nothing. They just in a group walking as kids, and immediately they don't want them to come into their place of business. They're not even doing nothing. They just being kids. Where do we allow the young black man to be a child? Where do we allow him to
Yeah,
grow in safety? And yet the
yeah.
women, a lot of black women say that they are the least protected. Okay, well, give us examples of what you mean, because we can say that a young black man right away off the jump, they trying to criminalize him. And they really trying to put him in some kind of institution. If they not trying to say he got ADHD and put him on medication, they trying to say he's some kind of criminal. Tell me what they doing with the black female in that kind of capacity, because I'm not aware as a black female of them taking our girls, giving them medication and putting them away. When you look at the reports, there's a bunch of black men. You don't see the females. You don't. Am I wrong or right, JT? Just help me understand.
Oh shit.
Are they wrong
I'm
or
talking
right?
about
Like
what
when
I
you
don't
have
see it.
when they talk about we the least protected. When it comes to who's the least protected, I see it as the black male. And there's hands down evidence to prove that. But yet they want to say it because they don't want to protect the black male. They don't want to give him a space.
But
And that's
yeah,
because
but
society as
yeah,
a whole doesn't want to do it. It's society as a whole.
but you're right. But you know, 12 girls also. So we got to talk about this too. Y'all talking about the black woman. Even when a black woman take up for the black man and take up for the black man and have truth on their side. Y'all get criminalized too. So we got to talk about it too. Cause this one I'm saying, these like 12 hours, I gotta protect her. It ain't all about she protecting me. I gotta protect her because she willing to come out with the truth. Even though there are feminists coming after her, even the ones that looks like her. I want people to understand this. I'm telling you from personal experience. I'm telling you what I know. There are black women being criminalized right now, even throughout the years, because they see what the black man have been disfranchised in all levels. And we have to have this conversation. I know people in the space do not want to have the conversation, but you know what? That's on y'all. You hear what I'm saying? That's on y'all. Y'all gonna deal with it one way or the other. But what I'm saying, us as men that are African descent, that full of our own masculinity, these are sisters we gotta protect.
And
That's what I'm talking about.
another thing. Another thing, because I have these conversations with black women, right, in person, face to face, right, and one of the major problems is everybody's trying to be a victim, right, and they trying to discuss who's been victimized the worst, when we supposed to be about solutions. Like, okay, we have addressed what's the issue, so how are we moving forward to address the issue, right? And that's something that some people, they don't want to focus on. They don't want to focus
No,
on
they don't
the
want to
future.
focus. No, because
They don't want to
no,
do
they
they
don't
don't
want
want
to
to do
focus.
solution based conversations or work, because I'm
No.
telling you from my own experience, I have witnessed people get have little they create a program, and then they win the contract, and then they got all this money and they not doing nothing. Like, there's some people, they had got money for back to school book bag stuff, and they didn't know any children, so they was trying to give book bags out to anybody on the street. They got all these book bags with supplies and they don't know the children. Yet we keep talking about children not having the resources. And yet you don't know not
Mm-hmm.
one child. They was giving it to adults,
Mm-hmm.
giving it to anybody. And I find that that's what happens in our
Yeah.
community. People win contracts that don't have the people that's going through the issue. And then they just give it to anybody. They give it to people that already got resources. And because people
Yeah.
take stuff that don't even need it. So now you giving out book bags to people who you visually see got a book bag already. You just giving it away. They tossing it in the garbage. When you got people that don't got nothing. They didn't have nothing for school. And that's because that's the grimy stuff that be happening in our communities. We get people, they put a proposal together, they win the contract, and then they misallocate the money. And that's our people. Our people misallocate the money.
Yeah.
Our people don't do us
Yeah.
right. They get the money, they get the contract, and then they don't even take the time to knock on the door. They don't even want to be bothered. They don't want to be bothered with the people they got that money for, and that's a problem.
Yeah, you know what? And let me say this to these brothers, because I be hearing brothers in this space talking about they are brothers always complaining and stuff. Let me put this out there. Maybe they talking about me, or maybe they not. But if you talk about me, I want you to see my face very loud and clear. I'm all about five people. What's number one? Number two, if there's gonna be a continuation of the disfranchise and injustice of the black man, I'm always gonna speak on it. Make it go away. Find a solution. Now, on this channel, find a solution. But if it keep on going on, I'm gonna keep on bringing it up. Now, if y'all think that I complain, y'all never come to my channel anyway. So just y'all can stay away anyway. Even some black women. I'm talking about some men. You my witness 12 hours. Some black men, some black women. If that's how you feel, stay the hell away. If you think that what me and 12 us talking about, oh yeah, yeah, no, no, it does happen, and it happened a lot more and more and more. Okay,
And we
and
don't
so I
fix
want
the
you to
issue by arguing
understand
with
this,
each other. So
and we
many
gotta
people,
understand the truth. The truth is the truth. Like I said in life, truth is truth, false is false. Your pick.
right?
But right here, we trying to bring the
The
truth. We want to find solutions,
blueprint,
and even sometimes finding solutions could be hurtful because you wrong.
you
But the
wrong,
truth
yes,
is the truth.
right. And I'm telling you, JT, that's what really burns me the most. It burns me the most when somebody, they understand the issue. They get a grant writer. That grant writer writes that proposal. They talking about, we're gonna service this area, zip codes such and such and such. Then they get the contract, and man, they start talking about, oh, well, I don't have enough people to go out to. I don't have the flyer. Oh, I can't. All of a sudden now they not equipped to do proper outreach. Nobody, no, they don't have enough people. Oh, I need volunteers. Oh, they just now they're making excuses, but they got that money though. They got that money.
Mhm.
Like, come on. Like, it's like, I feel like a lot of times people got more energy when they don't got the money than when they get it. Once they get the money, now they just as bad as all the rest of the places, and they don't even see
And,
it.
and, and you know what? I'm gonna get to you, brother NT, and let me explain something. There even brothers I'm not talking about you, brother NT, but there even brothers even talking about the same thing we're talking about. But they don't want to merge. They don't want to merge with me. Let's talk about it. You just cannot pick and choose to advocate for our people. put whatever aside. Let's put the family back together. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to like me. You don't have to respect me. I'm all about for our people. I'm all about the black man being safe. I'm about the black woman being safe. That's what I'm all about. But see, you keep on jabbing at me. I'm gonna come with the right and left. You're gonna be out, and I'm gonna leave you out. So I've been doing this. I've been doing. Listen, I've been doing this for years. And I'm gonna keep on doing. I'm gonna keep on evolving. But we have to understand, like I always said, in life, truth is truth, false is false. But just understand, each one is a consequences. I hope you speak the truth. Hope you guys want to stick with the truth. It's longer to absorb it, but we're gonna be better for it. But if you accept that false, just understand you might not get out of it. Just understand that. That's part of life. So we're gonna get brother Ant in the piece. And then welcome back. Hey, brother God Nollywood. Always a pleasure to see you. Hotep to you,
Salute,
Yo,
brother
brother.
guy.
Brother
Salute,
Ant.
Auntie.
what's up, 12 Veils and the
Hello.
grinder, number one grinder? What's going on? I heard just a little bit of the
Excellent
conversation.
job, brother. Excellent job.
Mhm.
Excellent job,
Thank you.
brother.
Thank you for your service, Auntie.
What do you mean?
For
I
being in the
appreciate it.
military.
No,
You was
I
in the
wasn't in the
military.
military. I wasn't in the
You,
military.
oh, I thought okay, because I know you had did that topic about military men going overseas. So you just talking about other military people.
Yeah, I don't think I did it about military men. Um,
Okay.
but I may have had I may have talked to some that were in the military. 'Cause a lot of people in this space are military service members. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say ex-military because you. I mean that's something that you're kind of part of for your whole life. I would assume. So, but yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of people in this space have been in the military, and of course I've had some military folks in my family. So
Okay.
I've been fortunate. I've been able to reap a lot of personal benefits just with military family members, just things like that. So I'm appreciative. You know, I was kind of like a military brat. No, I wasn't a military brat growing up, but I did some moving because my stepfather was in the Air Force. So
Okay.
we did a little moving, yeah,
Okay.
because of it. But yeah, I mean, I heard you guys talking about just the like funding allocation and stuff like that. As far as not just the schools with the backpacks and all of those things. Look, with all of the things that's going on, which I said this a bunch of times, and y'all forgive me if I'm kind of pivoting the topic. I'm willing to put up some funding so that our kids get private security. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
private executive protection level security in these schools when I
Mm-hmm.
hear about all these active shooter situations. And I don't care that
Mm-hmm.
that can be on the parents. It makes me no difference. That makes me no difference. I also think instead of people advocating for just health care with their jobs and stuff like that, like it should get to the point where our jobs should be paying for our children's education. When you're talking about benefits, like that should be one of the first things that we should be fighting for when you're talking about benefits. Yeah.
Right.
And there are other countries where that happens. I saw like a clip and a short, and I did a little research. Like they said in Saudi Arabia, that's pretty much what it is. Like a lot of jobs. That's they because of course schools there's not really like public school over there. Everything's privatized. So you know what I'm saying? They pay for your kids to go to school. You got a job over there. You work for a company. You know? So I don't like those are the things that we need to focus on. That's just my personal thing. I don't think the police are there to protect our children. You know what I'm saying? They're not.
Right.
They're there to get a paycheck, and we know that they're trained to protect their fellow officers and themselves first and foremost. They're not trained to protect
Well,
the asset.
right, exactly, what I'm saying, Auntie. We know each other. I could say going a long time, but even before I got to know you, that's what I've been saying for years.
Mhm.
I've been saying all that for years. We gotta protect our children. We gotta protect each other. We gotta find ways to fund it and make sure that it be substantial. Understand the importance of it. And you may violate, and I'm the people. Oh, you just on Auntie. No, Auntie made some valid points that we go. It takes money to protect.
Mhm. Yeah. It
It
does.
takes money to protect. So if you, this is what I'm saying, it takes money. But they'll get, hey, you know 12 hours. Oh, Auntie don't know what he talking about. No one grinder. You just talk top of your head. But see, it goes to show again, we all about finding solution. But when we come with solution, when a person that is willing to do with, all right, this is us.
But another thing I wanted to say, JT, that you said that I don't want
That
people to forget is how you said that you feel that they don't offer a lot of spaces for young black people, young black males to express themselves. So we know that it's important for us to allow that fact. Because I remember I was talking to this guy, and he said that the police had approached them in the playground and told them that they would give them $10 each if they come and take a picture. And they was trying, so they was taking mug shots of those kids. But the kids just think, oh, we getting $10. But they doing illegal stuff, and nobody's talking to them boys to even know this stupidness that was going on. Because police coming up to your boy, there's stuff going on with your boys that we don't get to hear about because nobody's really talking to the boys, right? They
Mhm.
just say, oh, they playing video games. Oh, let them play basketball and that's it. So we don't know that on the basketball court, some guy offered them sneakers if they come over to their house, and then he's starting to groom them. We wouldn't know that because we just let the kid go out to the park. We don't even know he's leaving the playground and at this dude's house, right? This dude is grooming him. How are you gonna know that? Who's talking to him? Who's talking to the kids? Mainly times they act like they just annoyed by both boys and girls, but definitely by the boys because they got a lot of energy. They don't want to deal with their growth spurts. And
Mhm.
if we know that already, then let's start doing something so they can have that, right? So we gotta bring that open, because if we know we're doing it with females and it seems to work, female gets to have an outlet. We know that if we know men are starting to commit suicide, the suicide rate is high, they're overly stressed, then where are we giving them an outlet? That if they
Well,
so stressed, that means that's a problem. So we
mhm.
need to give them an outlet, even if it's sports. Maybe they don't feel safe to play basketball, right? They say in the black and brown communities that's disenfranchised, they take away programs, right? So the kid don't have nowhere to go. He's cooped up in the house. Whatever the case, if we know that kids need to run free, then Auntie was talking about security. Let's provide them the security and support so they can run in the open field,
Yeah.
so they can get that energy gone. So when they go home, they can eat and go to sleep, feel at peace. That's a lot of stress. A young kid gotta feel stress walking down the street, thinking somebody gonna steal his book bag, take his Jordans off his feet. That's a lot of nonsense that they gotta go through. So yeah, I like the idea of the security component, but
Mhm.
who wanna do it though, right? That's another issue. Like we come up
Um,
with these
I,
ideas,
I,
but
I
nobody doing
actually
it.
no, I actually did a petition in the area because it wasn't an active shooter situation at my son's school when he was in middle school. He's a senior in high school now, but when I think it was his last year in middle school, they found a gun, in a child's book bag, and of course, somebody, the kid was showing it off, and somebody told on him, but a bunch of the kids wouldn't, they wouldn't. And I'm like, this is why you need private security. Like you feel fortunate that, of course, it wasn't your child, and you didn't get like the worst news of your life, that day. But that's still a talk that I had to have, with my child. And then what if things would have popped off? We hear the stories all the time about cops just kind of just running with the crowd, like they run away. They run away, they wait for backup, they do all of that. When you got executive protection, people that are trained and paid, and the reputation of their company and their livelihood is based on how well they protect the asset, it's different than somebody that's just trained to uphold the law and protect themselves and their fellow officers. Like the training's just different, you know. So I was like, I I petitioned for parents to be liable for it. And if we applied for any types of grants, it should be grants for that. I don't mind as a parent, even if we had to pay, all of us as parents, if we had to pay an extra $5 a week for it. I think we would all be willing to do it. And if you can't afford to pay 5 or 10 extra dollars a week, I'm pretty sure you can get some kind of grant for it. That makes me no difference. I had no problem with that as a parent. And I know some people are like, oh, well, what about the parents that can't afford it? I'm like, look, to with all due respect, that's not my problem. I mean, you guys can put things there to make it so that people can afford it, but that's kind of the way it is. You know, when you pay a lot of money, or you pay good money to live in a nice neighborhood, there are certain things that you don't have to deal with in neighborhoods, that go on in neighborhoods where the property value is lower and it don't cost as much to live. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You pay for specific concessions. So if we want our children to be safe, I don't see why we can't pay for these things. You know?
Right, and that's putting the
Yeah.
children first.
hmm And I was like, I don't have a problem with it. I was like, it's amazing. Y'all will give the kids, free lunch. Y'all will do this, just like you said, backpacks, all of this other stuff. Now, what you were saying earlier, as far as the children, the boys having an outlet, like it's funny. This is something that this wasn't the case when I was growing up. I mean, when I was growing
Wasn't
up,
me
I
either.
know Rhonda knows this too. Like all of the kids, we were in martial art. We all dabbled in something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like multiple things. I was a Boy Scout. I was in
yes,
Taekwondo. I played basketball. You know what I'm saying? I used to get bullied as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Bullied as a kid because I had the nasal thing with my voice. You're going through puberty and everything. But what got me out of a lot of shit? The basketball court.
yes,
People that probably would have picked on me, called me names, and all of that shit became best friends and are
Yup.
still good friends of mine because of the time that we spent on the basketball courts. You know, which led to going out and going to parties and all of that other
Yup.
shit. So you know what I'm saying, and just hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This guy's cool. So a lot of those things change, but now it's okay for kids to just sit there with their phone in front of their device. They don't do anything,
they
and
don't
like I
do
said,
nothing.
boys will be boys, but we gotta just kind of just incentivize the boys to just be out there and doing things together, and get all these kids social skills up to where they should be, instead of trying to make it equal to girls. It's never going to be equal to girls. Like I remember we used to have, when I was a Boy Scout, we used to have like every year we might have one competition against the Girl Scouts. You know what I'm saying? And they would beat us. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like selling cookies, and
Mhm.
like we would sell candy bars, they would sell cookies. So of course they would fucking beat us with that. But I mean,
Right.
other than that, they
Mhm.
did what they did, and we did what we did. That was just kind of the way it was. You know, we,
Yeah.
we we didn't see it as, oh,
That's
you're
kind of
putting the
it is. Yeah,
boys down or
Mhm.
anything like that. Like we know the Girl Scouts ain't doing what we doing. Like we out here doing stuff. Like we earning our badges, and I'm sure they earning their badges too. But we getting our hands dirty doing that stuff. You
yes,
know, like we know that. Like we ain't
Yeah.
just sitting here selling cookies. We know Girl Scout cookies sell themselves. We know that. So y'all
yes.
gonna win when it comes to stuff like that. It's cool, but it was fun. It was fun to have those
Right.
things.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
the girls did their thing and we did
Yeah. And
ours.
see.
Every now and then, yeah, girls
Oh,
played
sorry.
basketball. They played softball. They did all of that other stuff. But girls did girl stuff. Boys did boy stuff, and it was cool. You didn't
It
have to
was
play
cool.
football. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to play football. You didn't have to play. There was always something you could do as a kid. You know what I'm saying? As a boy, you didn't have to do
Yeah.
some violent sport. You didn't have to be a basketball star. There was always something to do. Even if you were too small to play basketball, too small to play baseball, what did they put you in karate,
Hmm.
put you in
Yeah.
martial
That's
arts
true.
to teach you self
Hmm. Right.
discipline and all of that other stuff. You know?
Cause
Well, when I
yeah.
was
Cause
a
I know
kid, they
when.
used to show karate on TV. We don't really hear about. I don't feel the same presence of karate as when I was young. Because when I was young, we knew about Bruce Lee, knew
Mhm.
about the Green Hornet, we knew about Godzilla, all of that stuff. And I don't think they have that now. I mean, might have the anime, but I just don't think it's the same kind of push. You know what I mean? Because like I had put my
Hmm.
son in Boy Scouts, and he had went to a camp. They had him do archery and all this like stuff that he thought was really cool. That's kind of like weapon based, right?
Mhm.
And
Hmm.
we tend to try to advocate when it's really female based, so they don't want them to do anything violent, and that's not necessarily the case when it comes to male focused activities.
Mhm.
So when you just let them do
Hmm.
what they do, it helps because they have a lot of aggression anyway, and the sportsmanship and so
Hmm.
forth is there. And
Yeah.
I think it's important.
Hmm.
But as far as the push, I don't really see that. I don't see that push. They want them to do their nails and act like that's some kind of freedom. They want them to polish their nails and do cross dressing, and that's supposed to be freedom. That's
Yeah,
supposed to be
no,
some
it's
kind
not.
of
Yeah.
identity.
I
That's what
agree
they're
with
trying to
that.
do.
And that's what I mean. Like when we were playing sports growing up, it wasn't never like now I hear, oh well, yeah. Because when I know when my son was playing baseball, they're like, oh, that's great. You know, baseball players get no salary cap. I'm like, yo, I don't care if my kid becomes a professional baseball player. I know the odds are slim any damn way of that happening. But they're supposed to learn sportsmanship, just like you said earlier. Being able to, practice makes
Mhm.
perfect, or practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. Being able to come through, take a loss, work hard in the off season, get better, teamwork, understand just the order of operations, coach, coach, team captain, all of the players, each one teach one, help the helper. Like these are all things that you're going to need in life, and that you teach them as a kid. So it's second nature, you know of course, when it came to martial arts, it wasn't about you train them for this so they can be violent and beat people up. No, the best defense is self-defense. You teaching self-defense and discipline. You know, you teaching self-defense, discipline. Usually, the kid that goes through, all of those different degrees and belts and all of that stuff, he's not the kid that beats up on other kids. He's the kid that doesn't because he doesn't have to. You know, he knows he doesn't have to.
He's the protector.
Yeah.
And I think those are excellent skills. I think it's wonderful. I'm getting ready. I'm almost at my spot, JT. I
I've
had
never
such a
seen
great
a
time on the
black belt
panel.
beat up on somebody. I've never
Yeah.
seen a black belt bully
Okay,
somebody.
thank you, Swiss
You
of
know what I'm
12
saying? I've
rounds.
never seen that.
Right.
Yeah.
I've seen a black belt surprise some people. You know what I'm saying? And pop somebody in the mouth real quick when they were stepping out of line and they didn't know what they were dealing with.
Uh
But I had
huh.
never seen them just bully somebody. You know? And that's usually what it is. So that's what we were supposed to
Yeah.
be teaching those kids those things for. Um, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Cause I know when I was coming, brother LB, that's for the LDBC family. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. If you want to come up, feel free. You're welcome. And I remember when I was coming. Well, anyway, let me say before I continue, I was supposed to have these brothers that I grew up in New York, and we gonna talk about a struggle, and we gonna talk how we stuck together and everything. But I'm gonna give you a little. But they gonna tell you the rest. It's hard to get them because they busy. So, but I remember we used to play ball all day, go to different parks. And so I remember we sometimes we had $10, $15, $5. We get some bread, we get some cold cuts. We had some plastic fork, plastic knives. We used to make our sandwich together. And sometimes we get some cups, and get some drinks. And we used to have that. Or sometimes put our money together, go to the chicken spot. But we stuck together because some neighborhoods we didn't have the money to go to the program. We have each other, and also we had OGs that even out there even looked out for us and everything. But I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't easy. But at the same time, we have each other back, and sometimes we do it again at the next weekend, and stuff like that. And so that I said for me that helped me a lot in everything, and it bring us closest and everything. And look at us right now. Each and every one in their own way, they successful. And so we got to get back to the things that really meant for us and everything. To stop letting social media tell us what to do. And I think that's the key though too. So
Yeah.
let's
No, I
get
mean,
back to the
I'm with her.
to be to.
Yeah, I'm with her on everything that she was saying earlier. There's no reason to soften, especially to
Mhm,
soften up our boys. Talking about this, it's not
mhm,
good for them to be violent and everything else. Sometimes it is good for them because especially when they're going through, they're approaching puberty and going through puberty. A lot of boys are gonna have naturally just pin up, and I'm not gonna say rage, but they're gonna have energy that they need to get out. Kids can sit there and ride a bike all damn day. They can run and play basketball all day. They can play football and run into each other all day. You know,
mhm.
tackle football all day, no pads, no nothing like that. They can
Yeah,
do that for a reason. They have that built up. So just telling them, oh well, don't do that because you might get hurt. There's still energy
yeah.
that's built up there, and if you let it build up for years, where's it gonna be? That's why it's like, when you go to these, self defense classes in the gyms and stuff like that, there's going to be punching bags. There's going to be weights. You know what I'm saying? There's
Mhm,
going to be weapons. Not so you can hurt somebody, but just so you can, you can work out. Like you can actually release some things.
Right.
You can release those natural
Right.
endorphins and calm down. It's normal. Like that's normal. And that, believe it or not, that's not just for boys. That's girls too. They need to
Those
do that.
girls too. Right.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
need to do that. It's just like I said, when I was growing up, the girls had different things. They were doing gymnastics. You know, they
Yeah,
were
they were
doing
doing gymnastics.
cheerleading. They
Sometimes they be
they
in
were doing
tournaments and
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
They doing
They
tournaments
were
and all
doing
that.
all of that stuff. You know,
All that. Y'all.
and so
Oh,
I
brother
just I remember.
official, thanks for coming. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
Mhm. No, no, no. That's the way it was. So I mean, now it's just okay for everybody wants to keep everybody in the house because look. I just believe we're all products now. They use us all to develop these algorithms that they make tens of billions of dollars on, and not only that, they're able to control the masses. Every single site that you go on has some kind of algorithm, or you got to accept the cookies or something like that. So it can either predict your taste in music or predict what type of ads it wants to put on to your feed and all of this other shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's they want us to spend as much time on that as possible, and they want our children to do it too.
Yeah, and I think that is most important. And I feel that anything that deals with work on our energy and to be better, they so much against it. But it didn't hurt me. I played baseball, and I got hurt. I dust myself up and kept on
Hell,
playing. But
hell
at the
yeah,
same
I got
time, the
scars
bigger
to this
picture,
day.
yeah, right. And so, but look what I'm right now.
Yeah, I got 25-year-old scars. You know what I'm saying? From what I done taken hitting the deck on the basketball court, or on the football field or whatever.
Aches and
Whatever.
pains, family.
Yeah,
Aches and pains.
it
Trust me,
happens.
I'm 57 years old, going through aches and pains, like to play ball and all that. Aches and pains. But look what I am right now, though.
Mm. I done seen all types of shit. I done seen people get their damn eye busted open on the court. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Fucking with an
Yeah.
elbow and shit like that. I mean, that's the
Yeah, I
game.
see him. I see your brother.
I
I see a brother knee. I see kneecaps coming out the
Oh
skin.
yeah, I've seen the compound fracture before. That's, I'm a knock on wood. That's a
Yeah, I
nasty
seen
one.
all that.
That
I
is a
see. I see a
nasty
guy.
one,
I see a
bro.
guy foot. I see a guy
Yeah,
came out. His foot went the other way.
yeah, yeah.
All that. Yes.
That's what
He
I'm saying.
said,
Live in front of me, I've seen it, but
I
it
seen it.
didn't
Me too.
deter.
Yeah.
But who did it deter? I'm pretty sure
Right.
once he healed, he was right back on the court, man.
Right
You
back
know,
on the court. Yeah.
yeah,
Within
he was
7
right
months.
back on the court. Nah, and that's just that's part
Right.
of it, bro. It's just
Yeah.
it's part of it. It's the game. You know, I mean, I would hope that there was some new technology or something that they come out with to give the children the necessary like medical
Mhm.
attention that they'll need on the football field. Because that's my only problem with football. That's one of the reasons why um, me and my ex-wife, we
Mhm.
were in agreement with that. Our kid couldn't play football, and it wasn't just because the shit was violent. It was just they don't have the right medical staff on deck. They don't even have the right medical staff on deck all of the time for professional football players. You know, concussion
Yep.
protocol is all messed up with professional football players. So
Mhm.
what do you expect from what I'm saying, from a Pop Warner league? Those kids are going through hell, and and the right doctors just aren't there. You know, so we understand that, but the other sport, there are other things that you can have your children do. Baseball, there's volleyball. You know what I'm saying? There's soccer.
Right.
There's so many different sport. I mean, and nowadays you got, man, these kids can play damn Yu-Gi-Oh, chess. But now what I don't like is people are always doing the substitute. They're like, well, I play real basketball. I can just play NBA 2K. They'll play a damn video game.
No. Right.
And I'm like, yo, it's
Mhm.
not the same, dude. It's
It's not
really
the
not.
same, man.
It's,
It's
it's,
not the
it's not.
same. And see, right, and that's what I'm saying. Like my godson said, "Oh, I want to go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get the rock and shoot around. Put the game down. Let me show you some fundamentals, man. You got to work on your body. What do you mean? Cause look, so, but we got to have these conversations and stuff because because see, their life is social media. It's not like interaction. You hear me say? It's like the interaction throughout the years getting lesser and lesser and lesser, and we just accept whatever anybody that says social media. I want to look in your. I come from a time. I look in your face. We got to talk. We gonna joke around. We gonna joke around. We gonna get things done. We gonna each other face to face. That's what I come from. We gonna solve. We gonna solve some problems. We gonna look each other face. That's what I. That's what I come. But now it's like I'm away social media to talk. No, you don't need doing that. Face to face to face to me. If I'm
Mhm.
nearby you, you know what I'm so. Mm.
That's facts.
We just got to get back to interaction. That's all.
Yeah, that's really what it is. This is I'm not too fond of just the direction that, and it's not even just children, it's adults too. I mean, you see it in this space.
Those two, right?
Um
I'm really talking about
I
the adult. That's what I'm really talking
yeah,
about.
yeah. Well, these children grow up to be adults.
Yeah.
These children grow up to be adults. Um they gave a woman, and I saw this this was a short. Shout out to you, 12 Males. I saw this was a short I saw on YouTube. They was giving a teacher a bunch of flack because she said she wasn't giving her students her students any homework assignments. She said they're only. She was like, I'm going to give the family homework assignments. I'd like you guys to eat dinner as a family. You know, talk about the day. Like those were the homework assignments that she was giving her students, and she got pushback for that. Mhm. She got pushback for that from parents and the school system. You know? But what if I don't have time? What if I gotta work? What if I gotta do this? What if I gotta do that? It's like these are your kids. Make time. You know, make time.
Yeah.
It's really no
There's
excuse
always
these days.
always excuse, always
Oh yeah, I
excuses.
mean, even if you working, I'm pretty sure you get a break, you get a lunch break, and now we got FaceTime, we got camera phones, we got video chats. You know, we got Skype, we got Slack, we got all of these different methods of staying in touch with each other and transferring information. So I don't see why you can't spend more time with your children and talk to
Mm-hmm.
your children and see what the hell
Right.
is going on. You know,
Mm-hmm.
everybody done found people have traded their physical existence for a virtual one, and now they're even looking for virtual babysitters for their kids.
Right.
You know?
Virtual
Yeah.
babysitters.
The virtual babysitters. But JT, I got an appointment right
Thank
here.
you.
I'm gonna drop
Appreciate that
down,
as
dog.
always.
Thanks for having me up, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Anytime.
For,
Appreciate you. Keep up the good work and thanks for
thank you.
support.
No doubt.
All right.
Peace.
All right. Peace. That's what brother Ant. Always check him out, the Purge, and he doing other great things on his channel to help us improve in business and us as a people. And shout out to Sister 12 Vows. Thanks for coming. Always impact our community as a black woman. Thanks for always speaking the truth. And I know sis, he's live. We bump heads. Sometimes we bump heads, but she always want the best for our people. And we definitely need sisters like her to keep on speaking up for us as black men because ain't that many sisters is doing. And the ones who doing it, like I said, they are being crucified. They are being getting um what's that word? Besides crucified. They put it get criminalized and everything. So thank you, brother T, as always. We got to again, we got to protect these women. So again, thank you. Thank y'all so much for participating. Again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on social media. The best of the business. This is Morning Real Talk, part 83. Part 83. We moving up there, y'all. Yeah, part 83. And everybody who else is in the chat that participating in this conversation, I want to thank y'all so much. I didn't forget about y'all. So thank y'all too. Let's keep on, you know, keep on the conversation. Oh, but but again, that I mentioned about a little hour ago. Um, Day before yesterday, Kevin McCartney, Speaker of the House, had been get put out. And we was talking about that at first, and I'm just letting you know that it does impact us as a community, and we better understand that. And we should have these conversations, so it is needed. So, but yeah. So we got some work to do. We do. We got some work to do. Game show host, if you still there, anybody's there. If you want to come up, feel free to come up. Feel free to come up. So so there's a link right there. Anybody that wants to come up, feel free. Oh snap! One SP, one SP be sneaking on people, man. I gotta keep on one SP. What's going on, one SP?
What's up, JT? How the family doing?
Family's doing okay so far.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that the family doing okay so far. I guess I'm here, man. I guess I'm here, man.
Yeah. Yeah, what's good for you? Go.
Yeah, man.
How you holding? Matter of fact, how are you holding up, bro?
Man, I'm okay. I'm okay. I saw that you was live, so I just came on through. Just came on through. I was like, oh yeah, Mr. Thomas doing his thing over there. He doing a good thing over there. He trying to change the world, trying to make it a better
I don't want to
place.
change the word. I just try to do my part, brother. Just trying to do my part.
He
Just
changing the
like I always
world. He
told
making it
you,
a better place.
like I told you before, that us as Africans and us as Africans, they say we are part of God's family. So I got to make sure that. So and there's a price you got to pay for. I mean, not price. There's consequences comes with that. So I understand that, and I
I
want to
hope
take it on.
Torvaldez
So,
ain't come with the foolishness today.
huh?
I hope Torvaldez ain't come with the foolishness today.
No. Very no. She good. Very
You know what I'm saying? I hope
educational.
she ain't come with the
Great points.
foolishness.
Great.
Talk about some
No.
macaroni and cheese. She know
Nah,
you
nah,
cook the
nah, nah,
best
nah.
macaroni and cheese on YouTube.
Who? Who?
She know that. I don't know why she even do that. I don't even know why she come over here even talk about macaroni and cheese if it ain't yours.
Nah, she good. Nah, she good. She good. She's good.
I
She
don't know
good.
why she even do. You see her be doing that? She be disrespecting your cooking. Talk about what
Nah,
SP.
she
I'm gonna
good.
give you a biggest part of my macaroni and
We
cheese. I don't
took
want
it.
your
We
macaroni and cheese.
no
JT
worry.
make better macaroni and
No
cheese.
worry. We took care of that. We took care of that. Don't worry.
Huh?
No one grind. I took care of that. I took care of that.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay.
I took care of that. I took care of that. Trust me.
Yeah.
You took care of that. But let me ask you a question. One SP. We was talking about. I know you. Well, I know you don't watch politics, but I know you. Do you heard about the Speaker of the House has got ousted out?
Say again.
Do you heard about the House Speaker
Uh huh.
of Congress? He got put out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So what I was saying, we was talking. Well, I could talk to you, but because you know about the spiritual aspect and stuff like this, we gotta
Well,
see this. This is people. Go ahead, bro. What you were saying? Go ahead.
I really feel like you had already spoke this into existence. You had already the people don't even listen to you. You had already said stuff. You had already said this was gonna happen before it even happened. And you said
And
this
you
a
know,
year ago.
but you know what's so funny? You said that 12 I said the same thing. On the line. She said you were speaking on it for years. But again, I'm not trying to say that I'm talk things into existence. I'm just saying, like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again. I don't mind to repeat myself. Like almost hour and a half ago, I know we don't like to watch certain things because it's comical, but you gotta watch it because I'm saying the answer's right there, y'all. The answer they giving you the answer really right there. We gotta understand us as African descent. I'm talking about us as African descent. I'm all about humanity. Yes, I am. Believe in God. I believe in humanity. So I'm gonna put the humanity on the side for now. I'm talking about our humanity. You better understand what's going on here. They keep on saying, "Oh, there are some African descent. They doing better. They doing. What about you? Everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta
Exactly.
understand.
Everybody
We gotta
is human.
understand
Say it
that
again.
when you this, it doesn't happens of the whole. Still us as a whole still affected. Now, if you want to keep on chewing off, the serpent, be my guest. But see, but
Yep.
wait how that's going to get, how long it's going to get to you. So this is what I'm saying. This that I'm talking political now. Be expected though that when you have, and I'm get to the Democrat. When the Democrats go on presidential race, I'm gonna get to them. I'm gonna kill them. Trust and believe. But we're gonna talk about the Republican. When you hear people talk about shrink the government, right? They're not just talking about. I'm gonna repeat myself because I'm gonna want SP to hear this. They're not just talking about. See, they're just talking about uh, the federal workers. Yeah, they part of it. But what about the ones that needs the government that help them to better themselves? So you're gonna cut them out. Other people need. So we got to understand. We got to be very carefully how we bring this conversation. And
The
we got to be
the
very, very sure. We got to be very, very sure because us as African, there's how many of us in this country? Like 20 million plus. So we got to understand that sometimes we refuse to understand the whole conversation. So don't think that we part of these conversations because we not. And even people in the space, they fail to understand that.
exactly.
You better understand that. And that's what I'm talking about. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like me, but you're gonna respect me.
Amen to
You're gonna
that.
respect this. You're gonna respect me. No man, I'm talking about man or woman. You're gonna respect me.
You
Cause
gonna
all
know.
I'm just doing, I'm just trying to bring the truth. It ain't all about my truth, one SP truth. I see the truth of what it is, and sometimes the truth hurts. And we got to deal with it. We got
Well,
to understand the bigger picture, and that's what I thought. Start have this regional mindset, regional thinking. Thinking, sometimes we like, oh, well, look, I got what I have. It don't have to affect me. Oh, okay. So when they take it away from you, don't come to us.
yep.
Don't, because it's affecting us and everything. So what I'm saying is this: you better pay attention what these elections is coming. You better pay attention to this one. You better, cause it's going down. And then what they did, Kevin McCartney, they got him out. Who do you think they're gonna put in? Somebody like him?
Exactly. That's what they always do. But it's about when they say strengthen the federal government, they're not strengthening the states. They're not strengthening the states, and if they're not
Yeah,
strengthening the
that's what they
states, they're
talk
not
about.
strengthening the
Yeah, that's what I
communities.
meant to say.
And
They ain't trying to think about no state. Yeah.
when it go down to the communities, it go to certain communities. So it don't even go to like all the communities. It go to certain
No, it don't.
communities. So, when they talk about strengthening the government, they're not even looking at, you know, us, in our communities. They're not looking at that. Our community got government buildings. We got the crappiest post offices. We got the crappiest schools that the kids go there. And post office is a federal. That's a federal entity. That's a
Yes, it is.
federal entity. We even got crappy police stations. That's why. That's why the police that work in our community don't care about police work because they got a shitty precinct. They got a shit.
And shitty
I'm
people and
sorry.
shit and
Excuse my
shit and
French.
shit
Excuse my French.
that's
I'm
all right.
very
And you
passionate.
got
I'm
messed
very
up.
passionate
No,
about
I
the.
understand. No, no,
I
no,
don't.
I get
I
what you're
don't like
saying.
the.
You right.
I don't
You
like
right.
the police. I don't like the police at all. But I know that most of the police precincts in the black community are crappy precincts. They're not clean. A lot of stuff not up to date and up the code and all of that. Like they don't take care of the precincts in our community for the police to even care about our community.
And
They don't take care of the schools
right
in our
and
community
right.
for the teachers to care about the students. Like so,
Yeah, but
it's all in that. Like when they
and
talk
and
about strengthening the
and
government, they need to strengthen all. Not just certain government entities, but all of them. When when
yeah,
when we talk about the
yeah.
post office in our communities, when we talk about the post office in our communities, they got crappy post offices. Why you think the workers ain't trying to bring the mail on time? They in the middle of the night still delivering mail. You know why? Because they got crappy facilities. They got crappy trucks to deliver. They got crappy equipment to carry the mail and all of that. Like they don't care about our communities. So when they talk about strengthening the government, they need to look at our communities too, instead of overlooking them. When the
Yeah.
Democrats talk about strengthening the people, when they give out all of these benefits, when they have all these benefits where they giving out, this amount of money or these amount of houses or these amount of jobs, guess who get the
Yeah.
the last little bit of it? Guess who get the last little bit of it? And we get the rest after everyone took their cut. We get the rest of that, and we got to fight to get that.
Yeah.
Like we gotta
Right.
fight against one another just to get the last crumbs of like jobs offers. We gotta fight against one another just to get opportunities to get homes. Just to get
Yeah.
low interest homes. We gotta fight against one another just to get all of that. Food, even food, when they give out free food, at the food pantry. Like we get the last of everything. The very last. So the
Yeah.
Democrats, the Republicans, they all work together. They all work together. When they
Yeah.
gave out the stimulus, they gave everybody else the stimulus first. But guess who they gave it to last? Guess who they gave it to last? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, guess who they gave it to last?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
Say
very
it.
passionate about this. I'm very passionate, man. I cannot be not passionate.
Nah, yeah.
I cannot
But
not
the
be
see the
passionate
key the, but
about
the
the
key
black community and what we stand for, the family. Like they try to break up, black families and stuff like that. They give the like I said, they make it survival for the fittest for us to get crumbs. They make it where the mom get all of this money if she divorced the dad. If she divorced the dad or if she break up with him, she get a home for a low interest or just about nothing, if she take the kids
mm,
away from the dad. Like what kind of stuff is that?
but see
What
one
kind of
SP
stuff
when you
is
say
that?
something like that. Right, but check it out one SP when you say something like that, you know what they said? You go against women, but see, let me say this. One SP been through this.
Well,
Y'all fail to understand that.
I've
I
never
mean, no, no, no,
had
no, 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 no. Let me,
women
let me,
be
no, no.
like,
Let me change
I'm
that.
taking the
Let me,
kids
let me
away
say
from
this
you.
one.
I've never
You
had
know,
that.
let me say this.
I never had
You
women
know
say I'm
some
gonna take the kids
people.
away from
You
you, but I know.
no, 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 no. You knew some had been through it.
Yeah, yeah, I've never
You
had a
seen it
woman tell
yourself.
me I'm gonna
That's
take the
what I
kids
mean.
away from you. No, 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 you're not.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, I've never had that, and I thank God I thank God that I've never had to experience that. I don't know what I would feel like if, like, I want to be a father to my child, but I can't be in my child life because the mom getting X amount of money, she getting a home. You gotta think of it like this: that the kid is getting a home to live in. Yeah, 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 and
Yeah,
food in the house.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, but the problem
yeah.
is that if the mom is dependent on the government, what you think the child gonna be doing when they get grown?
And also, and also too, the fathers that lose their child too. That's not being talked about. It. That happened to me twice.
What if the child hit
Now I
18?
told
What if the
y'all what
child hit
happened to me in
18 and
2000.
graduate on the year that Republican is, in office, at that time? Then, stuff ain't gonna be, you ain't gonna get all that stuff because Republicans want to strengthen government. They want to strengthen people. So, it's a lot of stuff that goes on in this
Yeah,
nation. As much as it's bad stuff going on in this nation, I still, always come back to loving America. I still come back to like wanting a better America. I still come back to, not only
I
wanting
know.
not only wanting
Yeah,
fairness, not only wanting equality, but I want not just that, but I want rightness. I want rightness. I don't just want fairness and equality. I want rightness. I want appropriateness. We don't have appropriateness. If you qualify for a job or if you qualify for a home, you should be able to get it, not because of your race. You shouldn't have to put your race on an application for a home. You should not have to put your race on a application or on an application to buy to get a loan for a car. You should not have to put your race on, your car insurance. You should not have to
hmm
put your race on an application to get a bus pass. On an application to get a bus pass, you should not have to even put your race on stuff like that.
yeah,
You shouldn't have to put your race on that. And those are things that even a job application, you shouldn't even have to put your race on a job application. You shouldn't,
yeah.
because it goes by your qualifications. But then they say, what if they don't hire enough for one race? Guess what? It's the person who interviewing that's doing the wrong thing. If all of these people apply and like all these people are qualified, and you only interview like
hmm
certain amount of people, and if every last one was
Right.
qualified for that job, and the person that hired like
Right.
eight, like you ever been to a Chinese restaurant and you ever seen like the
hmm
people in the front? You don't see black people in the front at Chinese restaurants. I always wondered, why don't
Yeah.
I see black people in the front at Chinese restaurants? That's because they don't have the same application process as everybody else. But if you go in the back, it's every race working in the back.
hmm
It's every race. They go by qualifications in the kitchen. They go by qualifications back there.
Yeah. And so let me announce this. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social
Oh,
media.
you got all of these
This,
other channel names? Oh, that's your Facebook, and that's your Twitch.
yeah,
That's
got
your
all that,
Twitch,
man.
right?
Yeah, yeah, that's our Twitch. Yeah, got a Twitch
I
account.
ain't know you had. I
I don't
ain't know
do,
you had.
yeah, I don't do content no Twitch. I just put it so, I'm trying to
Oh,
branch out.
oh yeah. 12,
Yeah.
12 Bells was trying to tell me about Twitch. She told me that you can put your merch up on Twitch too. I was like, I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
See, I was trying to do some content Twitch, but it was confused. So I just leave Twitch up there. So anybody on Twitch that want to watch the content, they just watch the content. That's all. I just leave it like that. I just leave it like that. But this is family. This is morning real talk. This is part 83. And we first we had brother Antia and sister 12 Vows, And also now we got that's this is one of my day one fan right here, brother official one SP, and
Hey, 12 Young's here?
but she was on chat. Yeah, she was on point, and I'm I want to get you on it because their brothers had actually lost their child to death, wherever it is. I lost by two. I lost that two happened to me twice. The other one I did tell you about, little JT, that happened to me 2009, and it was trauma. You hear what I'm saying? And then there was no outlet for me. It was a young lady that I dealt with like in the early 90s. I seen her. I'm not gonna say her name, but come to find out, I was taking care of some business back in '94, I think. And I seen her at the train station. I was taking care of business, and she said, "You know, remember I was pregnant?" I said, "Yeah, I remember you said that it was somebody else." She said, "No, that was your child." I said, "What do you mean?" Um, Remember the guy I was messing with in jail? I said, "Yeah, he kicked my stomach and killed your child."
Oh, Lord.
And I said, "You did." And I said, "You didn't. Now you waiting for me?" Because she had asked us to get contact me, and you tell me this right now. And again, I'm not picking on black women. I'm not picking. Some do that. I'm not. Again, I'm not picking on black women, but I just want you to understand the trauma that sometimes us as men we deal with, that we don't have outlets. We have to understand that. So I hopefully, I know it's a touchy topic, but I would like to talk about because there's trauma with it and stuff. And then I didn't do nothing. I just left. I don't want to see it no more. And so
Well,
I want
that
us
is very
men.
traumatic. Not
It
only
is.
not only for the woman herself, but it's traumatic for the dad too, because even though he didn't want to be a father, and stuff like that, he hate his own blackness. In order for
Yeah.
him to terminate a pregnancy, you know, like he don't even like his own blackness.
But she let it.
Like
But
he
see, this the thing about it. But he let it happen. But she let it happen. But you could have told me this. And I'm saying you would have told me that wouldn't make a difference. But you wait like almost 4 years. I mean, almost 3 years to tell me this.
she was still in
And,
love.
and that's like, come on, like, yeah,
She was still
it,
in
it
love.
got so bad, bro.
She
Right?
was
No,
still in
but
love.
but
I guarantee you. I
with him,
guarantee you, she was still in love.
with
You
him.
cannot. When a woman is in love, when a woman loves, nobody can stop a woman that's in love. Nobody.
No,
Nobody can
nobody. But
stop
I'm
her.
saying like this. But
Not
see,
even a
when it
person that she in
happened,
love
right?
with.
But see, this what happened. When my late mother was living, I called my moms. I took care of my business after that. I had to, but I called my moms, and she know. And I told her what happened. She said, "Come on over." And I told her what happened, and she helped me a lot and everything through those times. And when I was thinking about when I was telling her this back like in 94, 1994,
Hmm.
and and I helped her. And this when we was together, I helped her when she ain't had no food. And so when I told my mother, they said, "Dude, you just got to trying to get past it. I know it's not easy, And think of like this: it wasn't meant for you to be with her."
Hello, Miami Hurricanes, Miami Dolphins, 89.
King Dolphin, what's
Yeah,
going on,
Miami
brother?
Hurricanes, Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, yeah.
They
So,
all the same to me.
you
They all the
so
same to
I'm
me.
saying,
One is the college, the other one is the NFL. They all the same to me.
yeah. So I do want to have that conversation one day, hopefully.
They
But
don't
I
play
know
too
it's a
far
touchy
from each other.
situation, man. man, I know it's a touchy situation, man, but we gotta find a way to get. So I'm trying to develop
12
outlets.
zeros.
You
12
know,
zeros. She something else.
so
She
okay,
like
she
one SP going to everybody live, but he ain't posting no content. He going to people lives, but he ain't posting no content. Like, why he ain't posting no content? Well, SP, you need to post content. You need to post content. I'm gonna go on strike. I'm not gonna post no content until you post content. I was like, but you still going live though.
so,
What time is it, JT?
it's
I got
twelve
an
thirty five.
appointment at 1300. I mean
Okay,
1330. What time
okay,
is it?
12:35.
Okay,
No, it's
yeah,
twelve thirty
I
six
still
now.
got time. Yeah,
Yeah, but
1330.
so
I
so
got
so I'm
less than
trying.
an
So
hour, but yeah,
okay,
I got
okay,
time.
thank you. But I said this that we gotta pay attention of the signs, family, cause it's right there. It is not my truth, but it's the truth, and we have to understand
What
that
is it? 1330. Hold on, let me see something.
that's Brother Kane. So yeah, so I'm out of town and everything. So um, I will let you know when I'm gonna do a special live. Um, the Black Devil congregation. Um, most likely I'm gonna do it at nighttime, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know about that. I still gotta work on some stuff, what I'm gonna say, and so Kane Dolphin, salute
So
to
yeah,
you. Thanks for coming.
I have a video conference at 1330 with my shrink. I see a shrink because of my I was in combat, so I
Got you.
see a shrink.
Okay,
Yeah, it's free, so might as well take advantage of it. It's free.
that's
It
right. Take
comes with the
advantage of it. Yeah,
benefits. So
come with the bed. Yes, sir. Take all advantage of it. Wherever we can get at some people, take advantage of it.
hold on.
Yeah. So yeah. So we gotta find to be better, family. Not just the black man, but the black woman too. If I some do better, we got to deal with our issues better. It's very important. Very important. Like, trust me, no one grind. I go through shit. I go through my things. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It ain't easy to me. I'm letting you know right now, it's not easy, but I do the best I can. Just do the best you can. Give it all you got. Keep on involved. It's very important. Keep on evolving. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. Always, do whatever you can to impact your life and the ones around you, the few that you call them your family. You know, so that is very important that we got to do. So I'm just trying to do the best I can. Because the way I look at it, the only way, if you down, the only way is up. you know, the only way you can go is up. Is up here, ability go up, do better, strive to do better. That's very important. You know, strive, try to do better. You know? Is it gonna be easy? Nah, it gonna be easy. Life ain't easy when you try to do better. It's not. So again, we waiting for our brother 1SP. He got an appointment to come up soon. Again, I'm out of town again, So, but we have to talk about current events that is happening. We have to. We have to. Can't be afraid. We have to go back in time and see what's worked for us. That's very, very important. So that's what we got to do. I have to do it. Yeah. So I'm trying to line up some stuff, for this month and next month, and because I know during the holidays people gonna be busy, and also I might try to do some lives um probably in a different time because I don't want to conflict anybody, so that's why so I try to do lives like around the morning time and afternoons maybe before 3 because I know quite a few people they get on at 2:30, 3 o'clock. Sometimes I do 2:35 and everything. And so I'm just always evolving, always keep myself a loop. So I need to take a break. I'm gonna take a break. But I hope everybody, y'all are doing okay and the family's doing all right. Hope you're doing fine. So again, we got one SP. He's got me a hold. I guess he take care of something. Yeah. So I think the one thing that it's so funny how God works in mysterious ways. Somebody had gave me some practically brand new sneakers, and I came back with the missing and I thought I misplaced it. I thought I lost it, and what happened was the next door neighbor came back and said, "You left." So they got him last night. And it was a blessing. It's a blessing. Found him and I wore him back. So it's a blessing. You still got some good people good people out there. So now it's very appreciative. Next door neighbor. It would have been somebody they would have took it. You know what I'm saying? And I was very pissed off because usually I usually on top of stuff like that. But it was like that day, when the miss take me back home. I believe it was on a Sunday. You know, where I live at, they call Friday. They call it. They're gonna put the kitchen on. They're gonna put some new plug things in the my kitchen. And so when I came in, I was pissed off. They left my microwave and the sink and everything on 30. I was very pissed off. And I totally forgot about the box, sneaker box. And then Missy said, "Do you know what I thought I put it in there?" I said, "Oh, it's gone." She said, "Look around. You put things up." I said, "I lost it." So I guess it's gone. Um, the next door neighbor knock on the door. Sometimes she checks on me sometimes, and sometimes she know the mess. She asks about it and everything. This was like last night. She said, the box and stuff. Yeah, that box right there. I said, yeah, no, I took it. I thought probably was yours and everything. And I said, yeah. It was like, thank you, box. She said, yeah. I said, yeah, I left right there. And she said, you all right? I said, yeah, I told her about the kitchen and stuff. I probably just left. And she said, yeah, I hold it. I said, I figured I was on there. So let me knock on the door. And she right there, I said, wow. I said, thank you. I thought I was gone. She said, if it's yours, I look out for you. I said, she do. You know, like sometimes she has stuff. I know people who around. I take the stuff and put it right in my house. You know, cause people ain't loyal. Got some neighbors they ain't loyal. I remember one time she had two boxes with some clothes, and I see somebody was like, no, it was a box. It was bags of clothes, and I see they drop right there, and I was walking, and I said, no, let me go back. Now I'll never forget. I was doing food shopping, and now I'm talking to the miss that time. That's what she surprised to come see me that day. You know, that's she let me know say, on my way, come to see you and stuff. It's okay. I'm going to do food shopping. And after that, I put the stuff in the house. Yeah, they said they deliver. I said, no, it's in the house. Cause I see somebody stupid around. Then sometimes you gotta do that sometimes, you know? See, when you be good to people, it comes back to you. Oh, I guess he gotta get on, do his thing. So no problem. But when you do good things when you do good things, it comes back to you. It comes back to you when you least expect it. Oh, okay, hold on. Got brother Prince P in the building. What's going on, brother Prince?
What's going on, brother? How
All
everybody
right.
doing in the chat? Yeah, I was listening to y'all when you had Auntie in there. Y'all was talking
Mm-hmm.
about the security. I did want to talk about that, man, because yeah. You're gonna have to invest in protection, man. That's the number one
Mm-hmm.
investment in anything is protection. And actually, you need tacticals because I'm seeing actually you need tactical security in there because that's to add on to it. I saw a video where it was security, regular security guy got beat up by a kid. Kid beat him up. So yeah, you really need real security in there because real security is going to be built in a certain stature. They're going to be muscular, so they're not going to even a kid's not going to touch a guy that's built a certain way if he's really a tactical security guy. That's why I put that body ball tactical in there. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think a kid gonna run up on him.
Mm-hmm.
And plus those guys is they know order, so they're already gonna respect the authority. So the kids ain't gonna even bother them. They're gonna and an enemy or anybody that want to come to the school, they coming for soft targets anyway. So it's also preventive maintenance. If they know a school has got a gang of ex-military guys that's securing that place, retired military guys that's securing that place, they're not coming over
Mm-hmm.
there because they'll smell them. They'll smell them 100 yards away.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna because they're gonna see something. Well, why's that car over there? They're gonna see that car that some other guy say, hey man, it's a car around there. They're gonna end up approaching that car pretty soon. What you doing over here? Why you over here? Who you with? You know, and then they're gonna get his information on the car and everything, and they're gonna report him to the proper authorities, and the authorities are gonna go to his house and ask him, what you at that high school for? What you at that elementary school for? What are you trying to do? So that's what's good about them tactical security guys, you know. So yeah, if it's just $5, yeah, $5 for a population for a school population of each parent for the kid, it's an investment. But again, we'll pay for Michael Jordan tennis shoes, but we won't pay for our kids' security and education. So I don't hear about you ain't got no money. Cause I don't care what kid you's in there, every kid has got on at least $100 pair of shoes on. Or $50 pair of shoes on. I don't want to hear that they ain't got no money. Mm-mm. But you got it.
So yeah, I think that we got to talk about it. I know you heard about the house speaker got thrown out. Speaker of the
Yeah,
house got
yeah,
thrown out. Heard
yeah. They
about that?
threw him out. Yeah, they threw him out. What? Yeah, yeah, that's good. I don't know what did he do wrong? Cause I didn't keep up with it. Why did they throw him out? What was he doing?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I see. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I see.
Mm-hmm.
This is about the government shutdown. Okay, and
Okay.
he made certain. Yeah, he made say he was a white wing Republican. Those are the ones that want to shrink the government, and he didn't come through with they wishes. And
What was
the way
he?
I
Was he
look
a,
at it,
was he a Democrat or a Republican? What was he?
Republican.
Oh, okay.
He was Republican, is it? So he was down with the white wing. White wing. Those the ones, the same ones that want the government shrinking. And they don't care. They want to take the United States to the dumpsters and stuff. And what happened was that he act on and said, "Listen, I'm not gonna act on this." So he with the Democrats, they signed the bill to keep the government open for the next 45 days. But also, he was saying a lot of derogatory things about on the Democrat. But let me say this: I know you know, brother Prince, but let me say that I don't have a dog on the Democrat or Republican. I'm just going by what I see. And day before yesterday, they threw him out.
Oh, okay, because he was trying to shut it down. Okay, so that's why they threw him
Yeah, they
out.
tried to shut
Okay.
it down, and so got pressure. Yeah, I had to act on it. Keep the government open. They didn't like that,
Right.
so they got him out.
Yeah, because I had saw a short man with a guy, and the person that do the short, he's kind of on the right wing side of the he on the Republican side. So when they threw the guy out, he was happy. So he must was a rogue. He must was a rogue Republican. So they wanted him out of there. So
Yeah.
yeah. Hmm.
So we have to
So
understand that when these people say they want to shrink the government, this is more than the government. They try to shrink your job. They felt that they want to take everything that we work hard for. They want to shrink the capitalist and everything. So we got to understand what these people. Listen again. When the Democrats started, had their nomination, I'm gonna go hard on them too. So let me put it out there. Don't bring. I'm not saying you, brother Prince, but to anybody else, anybody outside, don't come with me with that. Don't come with me with that. So now we got another 45 days. Go do
yeah,
editing
that
again.
take it.
So
Yeah, that take us to the holidays. So yeah, so, yeah,
yeah,
that
it's
take us
gonna
to
be
the
before
holidays.
Thanksgiving. So
Hmm.
and that's something that we need to keep an eye on it.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's
So
basically what it is.
yeah, the Republicans, yeah, they want to shut the yeah, they trying to set the government down for a political move to boost up the Trump voter block. So I think that's why they had to get him out of there because they think he was trying to set up something. So yeah, the government shut down on Biden's watch. That's pretty much a presidential deletion of his presidency. So yeah, so they trying to hold him up in there long enough to try to have a legitimate race to the White House in 2024. That's what that's all about. Because if he get that shutdown on his watch, he's done. In my opinion, he's done already. But it would have cemented his fate.
Yeah. So basically, we're talking
Hmm.
about now. Now we gonna get to the games. Tomorrow is gonna be the Commanders against the Bears.
No, yeah, yeah. I like the Commanders are gonna win that game. Bears are done.
Yeah.
They're done. I think that Justin Fields will be traded before by the trade deadline. I think he'll be an Atlanta Falcon after week 8.
Really?
He'll be yeah. I think Atlanta can. Yeah, because Atlanta's a run first scheme, and Justin Fields fits right in there. They don't. He can throw good enough for them to do what they need him to do, but they can run the ball over there, so he can take off and run and do what he want to do. I think that'd be a perfect place for him, the Atlanta Falcons. And plus, the Atlanta fan base is accepting to him. They would actually love him. Chicago hates his guts right now.
Yeah. I really believe when he got drafted 2020, they didn't really care about him then.
I think the people that drafted him, they got fired the next year. They got fired after that year.
Next year, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. He only played 1 year under the people that hired him.
That's it. Right. Right. And they got him out there, so it was harder for Justin Fields. Yeah, I agree on that. Yeah. So it's
So
yeah.
Justin
So
Fields is not getting it
yeah.
done. Yeah, I have a message to these 49er fans a little later.
Okay. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. You see the game against the Jets and the Kansas City. What you thought about it? What's your feeling about it?
I didn't watch that game. I got busy that day. I missed
Okay.
it. I was driving.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
I know the comments that Rodney Harrison was talking about. So everybody talking about because he won Super Bowls. I don't care about what Super Bowls you won, dog. You just can't get on the team. It's a difference. Shannon Sharp Shannon Sharp had the same criticism of of Zach Wilson, but it's how you do it and where you do it. You're not going
Right.
to criticize a guy that just played it with a player that just played against him, and the guy played good when he played against him.
Right.
If they blew, if the Chiefs had a blew the Jets out, he might kick in high on that, but he's not kicking high on that, and then play 4 quarters of hard nosed football against the so called bum quarterback. Nah, man, the player gonna give you respect because he just played against you and saw and see what you was doing, how you stand in the pocket, and he made a mistake here and there, but they was in the ball game. So no, they're not doing that. And that's why Michael Parsons made that comment because uh, if Hanley beat, say Dallas beat San Francisco, and they interview Michael Parsons is gonna check Rodney Harrison on it. He gonna
Yeah.
check him on it. So for Rodney Harrison's sake, I know who he rooting for. He rooting for the 49ers because Michael gonna check him on it. That's why
Hmm.
Michael said what he said this week. He gonna check him on it. He gonna say, "Hey, bro, I didn't really appreciate how you talking down NFL players." And he gonna be with and now we gonna see what Rodney gonna do. Rodney ain't gonna do nothing but accept what Michael say, so he can keep getting that check from NBC. That's what he gonna do.
And
Right.
I'm gonna say it like Ray Harrison done. He could, listen. I'm a Jet fan. I'm a New Yorker, brother Princeton. So I support all New York fans. I'm a diehard New Yorker. But I'm one of the first one. They fucked up. I'm going to speak on it. Prince know about it. But I said
Mm-hmm.
this that the Jets, if the throws that Zach Wilson do, one to the tight end and the other one to the other wide receiver, I forgot what it was. If those two throws was accurate, the Jets would have won the game. You know? And so, right, it's like, listen, okay, if the Jets did everything wrong, I could accept that. But dad, y'all just dogging people, dogging the teams out, and at the end of the day, this is the NFL. You know, bro. You know what I'm saying. You in the media for a long time. You never know what's gonna happen. And
I mean, they got an interception. They got an interception. I seen the replay. I seen the whole thing of that, and that was a frivolous call. He waited until the interception was caught to throw the flag. You know,
mm-hmm.
so yeah, and whatever they call was frivolous in my opinion. So it just wasn't. That just wasn't the game to talk that noise. It just wasn't the game. If Dallas, if that had been Dallas on the schedule, and Dallas beat them 30-10, and he threw 3 interceptions, we might be more accepting you saying he's trash. But he actually played a decent game, and no, it ain't the game.
Right,
It ain't the game. You can have
right,
your notions about a player and say, yeah, I don't like him. I think he's trash. But you're not gonna come out there, man, and I'm the opponent. You're not because trashing Zach Wilson actually trashes the win of the Chiefs.
Right.
See, that's what Michael Parsons is reading into it. Nigga, you shitting on me too. You saying that Zach Wilson is trash. You saying that the doggone Chief defense is trash because you struggled with him. Come on, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. And I just played against him. Nah, you ain't gonna, nah. And homeboy, like, that's why when he got talking around, he turned his back on Rodney Harrison. Remember? He started looking at the white folk or whoever else was on the other line that was beside him. I don't know who was out there. I know I see Rodney Harrison over there, and that was the bad person I see. I don't know who the
But
other people that was on the other side of him. He turned, because soon he started talking about he was trash. Chris Jones turned his back on him and started looking at everybody else. And then that's when he had to that's when he had to kind of say, well, hold on, Chris, and he had to turn him back. He had to call him by name for him to turn back around and talk to him. Chris wasn't trying to get
see,
into that mess.
and see, and this is the thing that when I talked to somebody about, but Parsons was talking. He was not talking about that. He was talking about NFL players. Period. You hear what I'm saying? Why you bad mouthing? Because I'm hearing. I said no. You know what he said? He said I play against him. Got pretty good. What's so wrong is he said that? Nigga, you gonna say he trash? Cause you in Super Bowl and stuff like that? So I want other NFL players. Y'all need to take a more stance as Parsons do because I never cared for
Yeah,
Rodney
Rodney
Harrison.
Harrison, you was trash. You was trash on the Tyree play, bruh. You let a dude catch one
Tyreek,
ball on you. Why you didn't slap that ball out? See what I'm saying? See, if you witty and you know history, you could have said, "Hey, you was trash on that Tyree play. Why you let Tyree catch the ball with one hand, bro? Why you didn't blow Tyree
and
up and knock
Tyreek
it? Why
strong.
you wanted? Why you
Right, and
didn't do what
Ty
you do? Why
right.
you didn't knock him out? You knock everybody else out, bro. Why you didn't knock Tyree out? Why you didn't knock
And
Tyree out
Tyreek
that
went
day?
right.
Because you
And
wasn't gonna
Tyreek
take the ball.
wait,
Yeah, go ahead.
and Tyreek went in front of you and took it away from you. And you ain't did nothing about that.
Thank you. So don't talk about that.
You
Don't
ain't
talk
did
about that
nothing.
like. Don't talk about like you ain't got no L's on film. I understand you won Super Bowls, but I can go back to the Super Bowl that you lost. See, you're like when somebody. I remember when Asante Samuel went on over there and he was talking about Belichick, criticizing Belichick, right? And one of them guys said they don't want. A lot of times, guys don't be wanting to go there. They be trying to be buddy buddy, but guys be getting very much. That's why when you interviewing. That's why I do. That's why one thing I do. That's why I kind of respect Jason Whitlock, because Jason Whitlock is a media guy and he's a writer and he's a critic. If you do something messed up, he gonna criticize you, right, wrong, and different. We call it hate. Man, I'm not gonna let nobody come up on here and tell me that like you perfect, like you ain't got no L's. I saw you over there San Diego. Yeah,
Right. And got
all you was
and
was a
got
hard hitter.
smacked.
All
Right.
you
And
was
got
was a hard
smacked.
hitter. You couldn't cover a blanket in San Diego. But when you hooked up with
Right.
Belichick, you learned how to cover a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
couldn't cover nothing in San Diego. Come on, man. We saw you
And
on
you know
film,
what? And you
man.
know what, brother President, and answer and tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Go
Did his
ahead.
team play in San Diego? And when Rodney Harrison played San Diego Chargers, right? When they were San Diego Chargers, they played in the Super Bowl, right? Did they got smacked?
Got smacked by Dion.
There
Got
you go.
smacked by yeah.
Right.
Steve Young set a record for the most touchdowns in a Super Bowl game against
So that's
Rodney
what I'm saying. So
Harrison.
right, yeah, Rodney
So
Harrison. So
stop it.
Rodney Harrison. Right. So talk about that, Rodney Harrison.
Stop the cap. Yeah, we know you and Rodney Harrison, you're not a Hall of Famer. You're not going in nobody's Hall of Fame. You ain't nobody putting you in no Hall of Fame, my neck, bro. You want to talk like Shannon Sharp be talking, but Shannon Sharp is in the Hall of Fame. He get away with it a little bit. And he know how to do it. Now, when he do get
And
in
he
front
won
of a
Super
player,
Bowls.
and he do get in front of a player, he's not going to get another player. Because he did the same thing that night. He did the same thing that night with him and Ocho Cinco on their little nightcap show. And he criticized him. He said he ain't no good. but he criticizes them on his platform, and he also criticizes them. That's what he get paid to do. He calls them garbage, but he know how to use metaphors to call you garbage. You got to say, oh, he called them trash. You understand me? He said, hey man, you can take him. Hey, you need to take him on the curb and drop him off. You know, that's what he's saying. Take him on the curb and drop him off. Well, hold on. Shit, you calling them trash? No, you did. And keep moving. So, no, it ain't nobody tripping on you criticizing the player. It's just, man, man, you're waiting until Chris Jones gone in the locker room, and then you want to make your comment on him and say he trash and all that. That's cool. You just don't do that interviewing a player that just played with him. That's what Michael Parsons was talking about, in my opinion. Because you're not going to get an active player to criticize another active player. It doesn't work that way. You know, it's not going to
Like you
happen.
said, right? Like Mike Person, I play against him. What are you talking about? He's trash.
Right.
How you can say he's trash? You played NFL. You played NFL. You play NFL. You ain't trash.
Right. Like Michael Parsons said, there's levels to it, and he's not on the level of elite quarterback. No. And we know why. And it's nothing the reason to say that he's trash because the organization don't think he's ready neither. That's why they went and traded for Aaron freaking Rodgers. So it's really no reason to even criticize Zach Wilson because Zach Wilson wasn't really the guy no more anyway. You know, that's what everybody was trying to looking like why y'all didn't trade him when y'all people probably didn't say it. They was thinking like when y'all signed Aaron Rodgers, everybody thought y'all was gonna trade Zach Wilson up out of there.
Right.
So people were surprised that you didn't trade him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is what it is, and the guy's just not that good. He's not, but we're not gonna go that far to try to get Chris Jones to criticize him. No,
Right.
then why
Yeah, I
no
peeped
man?
that too. Yeah.
Hey, no, that's what it's all about. We're not gonna do that, you know, because he should have asked questions and said, "Well, what's your take on him? You know, what's your take on his better thing is what's your take on Zach Wilson? What you think about him? You know, and just get his opinion on him." And then he said, "Oh, okay. Well, I think he's pretty
Yeah.
good." And and then he'd be like, "Really? You really think he's good?" I'm surprised that you think he's good. See, it'd have been better if he did it that way. And then, because if
Right.
anybody with any sense would know, okay, he don't like the player. Play like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Play the game a little bit. Be surprised that he really giving this guy credit. You know, oh, I'm really surprised. I thought
Right.
I mean, you could have talked about the film stuff. So when you study
Yeah.
the
True.
film,
Yeah,
did you
you're
see
right. Yeah.
opportunities that you had? All that kind of crap. So he could have played that a little bit better, man. Called takes, man. That was class. There was no class there.
Right.
But with enough of that, what else you got?
That's true. Yeah.
hmm Yeah. So what else you was trying to talk about? Number one grinder. What else you wanted to say
Yeah.
on any subject that you got?
Yeah. Oh, not just like I just for me. It's like I don't know why Ronnie have still have a job. Why you
No, he's
keeping him for
still
what?
yeah, right. Another outburst like that, man. Another outburst like that, man. He do that best again, man. They gonna end up moving him around because that all these media networks that go to social media, they check all the social media feeds and all the comments on social media,
Yeah.
and they'll put it up there, and he do that crap again and talking down players uh, to other players. They don't like that.
Yeah.
Or they
Yeah.
might
They
put his
don't.
butt back in the studio.
Yeah.
That's probably where he needs to be at in the studio.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
So he can talk like that in the
I think
studio,
he
and it's
should.
all good.
Yeah, I was never really a fan. I wasn't. I never was a fan. I'm being honest. I never was. You know, when he played San Diego, when he got cooked, you know what I'm saying? And nah, you know, and they trying to blame the late great Junior
Yeah.
Seau and all that. Nah. He Junior Seau played his ass off. The rest of right, he was getting cooked. I seen that. I seen that. He was getting cooked.
Yeah.
Not by the
Yeah. I see.
playmaker,
Yeah. I
not
seen
by the
them.
playmaker, but
Yeah.
that other wide receiver. I think it was Alvin Harper. I think get cooked.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Alvin Harper. But yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. So it's like Rodney Harrison. Yeah, he was just known for this an intimidator and a hitter. You get him in the coverage, he was trash in San Diego, dog. So it's like, man, y'all be running their mouths, man, thinking we don't, because people are hearing. Cause like when I heard the crap, it's like, hold on, dog.
Yeah,
Let me rewind your whole career, dog. Oh yeah, what about that David Tyree play, bruh? Stop this.
right.
You supposed to
Yeah, stop
decap
the cap.
when you supposed to be the old Rodney Harrison. You supposed to decapitate that fool. You understand? But you was over there trying to be finesse and trying to pick off the ball too. And yeah, you should
Right,
have been intimidated, Harrison, and you would have had and you and the Patriots would have 7 Super Bowls now.
right,
Brady would have 8 Super Bowls now. And you would have
yep,
capped off the undefeated season and the '07 Patriots and went down as the greatest franchise in NFL history.
yeah. And you know what? Out of all that and everything, you know, I told people one time, despite Giants is trash, I said the only one that stopped the Patriots of their two undefeated teams was the Giants.
Yeah, Eli Manning.
Both of them was Eli Manning, 2007 and
And
2011.
2000, yeah, Eli. Yeah, he hit
Good
David
old Eli.
Tyree, and then he hit Mario Manningham.
Yep, exactly. Bam, bam, bam. And so when people
That's
talk about the
where
Patriots,
that's what Dr. That's what Dr. started coming with. Do you believe in Eli?
right? I remember that.
Dr. used to
Yeah.
have me laughing on that damn on that game day prime time highlight show. That shit was the shit, boy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Do you believe in Eli?
Why used to laugh at
Yeah,
Eli?
man. Oh
Yeah,
man.
boy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, so
Man, Eli doing commercials, making money. I said, but look at Eli. Eli would have been a bigger star than his brother. Eli
right.
always upstaging his brother, dog.
You do. Yeah.
Have you ever known that?
Yeah. 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 Yep.
Eli get the death row. Eli get the death row necklace, not Peyton.
Right.
But you got it. You got it. You got it.
Yeah. 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 I
Uh, speaking,
remember that. Yeah.
speaking of death row, speaking of everybody, man, get ready because P Diddy will be indicted for capital murder. You heard it here first. Within 6 months of the Keefe D getting arrested. So in 6 months from now, P Diddy will be down in Las Vegas getting indicted for capital murder. They gonna get him.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a breakdown on it.
Oh. Oh. You heard it first on the underrated Darkness channel.
That's what the game show do. We prognosticate over here. We make predictions. You know, yeah, we predict what's going on out here. I'm telling you, because Keefe D has been talking, and Keefe D has talked to the white man before. If he gonna talk us, he gonna talk to the white man some more. Snitching gone good. We gonna love the snitching now. Now you guys that's anti-snitching gonna be pro-snitching now. Cause everybody want Diddy gone. We tired of Diddy. Everybody want Diddy out of here. Diddy ain't good for the culture. He's bad for the culture. He already got his Cyrock deal took back from him. We gonna hear about him selling Revolt. When you hear about him no longer owning Revolt, you already know finna have. You know he finna go. Yeah. They if they got Bill Cosby, they sure can get P. Diddy.
They gonna make an example out of P Diddy's.
No, they gonna make an example out of P. Diddy, man.
Yo, so
I'm
P
surprised
Diddy,
Suge
your
Knight,
protection is so. Huh?
Suge Knight finna make a phone call and try to get out of jail too. Watch. Suge Knight gonna try to get out of jail because he gonna try to get out of jail. He gonna try to bargain a deal over there with. He gonna try to get L.A. to get him a furlough and try to snitch on Diddy too. He gonna snitch on Diddy too.
Wait, do you think he gonna try to get Death Row back?
Nah, he just gonna try to get out of jail and go sit down. He gonna try to get out of prison. You know, they gave that guy like 40 years, 30 years, man. So he ready to talk.
Yeah.
The only yeah, so he gonna try to work a deal.
So snitching's gonna be real, y'all. It's a sport.
Yeah, snitching finna pay, man. Snitching finna pay this year, and then down the line, boy, people gonna talk. Yeah, hey, you can blame Sammy the Bull. So blame it all on Sammy the Bull Governor. He got him a YouTube channel talking snitching. So yeah, pull it into a YouTube channel to snitching. And then you got that one guy over there. Everybody talk about that Caucasian boy. He getting all the paperwork on all these snitches. You know, I forgot his name. I think Jake 1040 or something like that. Whatever that guy name is. What's up, Kane? What's going on?
Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah. Snitching is a sport, y'all.
Yeah, I
Snitching
just
is a
did now.
sport, man. It's a sport, y'all. You gotta be good. You gotta know what to do. Man, I thought I see everything, bro, as a 57-year-old black man, but snitching is a sport, y'all. And like Brother Prince is saying, it's going down, bro. It's going down.
Yeah, they finna get Diddy up out of here, man. Diddy got to pay for them sins, brother. He got to pay for it. He got to pay for the biggie. Yeah, they finna tell on him, man. Yeah, they gonna tell on him, and he the one that allegedly put the hit out on Biggie and Tupac.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Put the hit out on Biggie and Tupac. Mm. So
So P
yeah,
Diddy, no more protection for you. You've been
nah,
protected.
man. The white man said he done with you, Diddy. We can't do no more business with you. You can't bring in no more talent. You got Mace. You got Mace over there talking down on you. You know. Uh, yeah, you over there messing with your boys, gals. No, we gotta get you out of here, man. We gotta get you out.
And also, let's not forget about how he done when the ones who was in bad boy, how he did them, and then family ain't like that. So yeah,
Yeah, remember he had the lots. Remember he had the lots, man. The lots got away
yeah,
from him.
yeah,
No, he
quick,
ain't
yeah.
good. Man, they did one album and got out, bro. They like we going independent, bro. We ain't fooling with you. Where they go? They try to go to Rough Rider, right? Yeah, they try to
They
go
were doing
down
right.
there. Yeah. And let P Diddy went to Rough Rider, went to the Philly boat, went to Philadelphia. Nigga, you don't get out of here. Yeah,
Yeah,
but you got it.
yeah, Pete, yeah. It's going. Thanks for the news. I heard a little of it, but I ain't hear like the breast of it like you did. Yeah. Snitching is a sport, yo. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I was over there. Yeah, I went over there. I went over there, man. I heard OG J Speed was over there at the place. I seen him, and I went in the chat and told him, man, did it next. And he said, oh yeah. Yeah, OG like,
Who he
oh
said?
yeah,
What he
oh
said?
yeah.
What he said? What brother JSP said? I missed it.
He said, J Speed said, yeah, you pretty much got it right there. Yeah, Diddy gonna be next. They coming to get it. You know, J Speed be knowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. He said, yeah, they'll
JSP,
try to get back to the topic. But you got it, man. I just had to say that.
No, 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 no. I'm glad that you brought it up because, like I said, I heard a little of it, but I didn't hear that much of it. Yeah, yeah. I told people. I even told people. I said, you think? I said, you think P Diddy go really gonna walk? And I said years ago, it's gonna take years, but it's gonna they gonna tell somebody gonna get him.
It,
You don't
it,
know.
it
I said
had to
okay.
be.
We don't. I said we don't know what time it's gonna happen, but trust and believe. No, no.
Yeah, the Keefe D the one said that because Orlando Anderson snatched the chain off the neck. P Diddy saying if you snatch a chain off a death row member's neck, you get $1 million. So Orlando Anderson went and snatched the chain off Tupac's neck. He just couldn't get back to get that $1 million. He got stomped down. And then Keefe D, then you heard the story about Keefe D said, he said that they went to the 662 club waiting on Pac. Pac never showed up. Only reason they said they pretty much gave up on getting Pac that night. They're like, man, let's go home. They said, hey, man, let's go. He said, I think they said they're going to go get something to eat and get some more drink. They went to go get some drink and get something to eat. So they went to go get the drink. And when they got the drink, they ended up passing by Tupac, but they didn't know it was Tupac. But they heard these girls say Tupac, Tupac, and they said Pac hung out the bins and told the chicks to come to the club, come to 662. And that's when they turned around, and the rest is history. So, mhm. But yeah, he was hanging. But Keefe D and them said they was hanging around with the New York cats, you know, which was the Diddy boys, allegedly. hmm So that's why homeboy snatched that chain off his neck, trying to get that $1 million.
Yeah, right. And so that means you got Little Kim. I think it was somebody else who's
About little
Little
Kim.
Kim, Little Kim. Yeah, Little Kim.
hmm
That short one. Man,
Yeah,
what is
stuff like that,
what is?
man.
I always forget his
But
name. It
yeah,
was Little Kim. Yeah.
you forgot a name. You said it was Lil Kim and who else? Oh, Lil
Oh,
C. You talking about Young C?
Little C's. Yeah, Little C's.
Yeah, Lil C. Yeah, they can't find
See,
Lil C's, man. Lil C's in the cut. He hiding out, bro. He ain't got nothing to say. Lil C's
yeah,
already
yeah,
know
he's
what's
quiet.
up. Yeah, he
Yeah,
quiet. But they
he's
him
real
Diddy
quiet.
up. He go and Diddy get hemmed up. Guess who will be running that mile? Lil C. Lil C gonna tell
Little C.
everything.
Yeah, little C, little C is little mouse. He little mouse. He little mouse. He can't wait to talk. He can't
Yeah,
wait
he
to talk.
ready to tell. Yeah, Lil C know what everything going on. He
Every,
like to say, Lil C knew how everything went on with the Tupac situation. Tupac got shot. He knew that. He knew all that shit. He knew everything. Lil C knew what's going on. It just he can't talk, man, because he wanted he want his livelihood, bro. He want to live.
right, so- and you think, well, that's a
Mm-hmm.
smart thing to do. I got to work my livelihood. But when it comes to P Diddy, yeah, he gonna talk.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna talk. I told people, I said he's gonna talk. I said one way. I don't know about Lil Kim, but he's gonna talk.
Well, yeah, look,
He
everybody
look.
gonna talk. Soon as they hear what, soon as they federally indict, not federally indict, but when they indict him for capital murder charges, everybody gonna
Mm,
talk. Man, it's gonna be a documentary. I was surprised ain't nobody
uh,
coming no documentary on. They finna come with a documentary on P Diddy. You know how they got your boy. I ain't gonna say your boy, but you know how they got R. Kelly surviving R. Kelly. They gonna come with a surviving
mm.
Diddy. Yeah, they gonna come with a surviving Diddy. Yeah, they gonna get him. They gonna call it surviving Diddy. They gonna get all them niggas to talk. Yeah, they gonna
Yeah,
cut the
yeah,
check.
yeah,
Shit.
yeah, yeah. And Diddy
I
got
know I was
lots
a
of
rich nigga.
sins.
I'd pay. If I was a rich nigga, I'd do the documentary called Surviving. Shit, get him out of here. Get Diddy out.
Yeah,
He's bad for the culture, man.
yeah, yeah. And like I said, he got lots of sins. he had to deal with. Oh my
Man, he got all, yeah, he got all the sins, all the seven deadly sins. He got all of them.
God. Yeah, all that's it. Yeah, yeah. He got to pay, and his mother still living.
I don't know.
P. Diddy mother still living.
Probably so. I never heard of. That's what woman I never heard about is his mother. I never heard nobody ever talk about her. Mm. I heard Biggie's mama and Pac's mama, but I never heard Diddy mama. Heard about, you know what I'm saying, 50 Cent's grandmother. Heard about her. But I never heard about, and I heard about, heard about 50 Cent's mama too. His mama got killed in a bad drug deal, so. hmm So, yeah, dope deal gone bad. hmm His mama, 50 Cent mama used to push packs over there. He from Queens, right? Ain't that where 50 from?
Who? Yeah, 50
50
from
from
Queens.
Queens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
South Jamaica. Yeah, South Jamaica. Yeah.
Yeah, South Jamaica Queens. Yeah, his mama used to push the packs over there on South Jamaica Queens. She was a dope girl. That's why, that's Surviving Kane. That's all about his mama. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I mean, not, yeah. What's her name? Yeah, yeah. Whatever that one. The one with the young Kane over there on the Power Book 3. I forgot the name of that. Raising Kane. That's it. Raising Kane. That's what it's basically about his mama. Yeah, and mama and him. hmm Not that she being big or big dope dealer or nothing like that, but basically she was slinging dope on the streets of Jamaica Queens. hmm So,
Queens.
hmm
Yeah,
what's up,
that's right. Yeah, Lil
Jared?
Kim. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. A lot of people. Yeah, I tell people. Yeah, I tell people all the time. Yeah, yeah. Lil Kim, you got to sing too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, all I'm finna talk, man. Like I said, they gonna have a surviving Diddy, a documentary for you niggas, and you niggas gonna watch it. Yeah, you niggas gonna watch it. You niggas gonna be doing a YouTube video talking about it. Y'all gonna be trying to get hit likes and clicks on it, likes and shares and subscribe. Yeah, you niggas gonna try to do it.
And you know what, brother Prince? You gonna hear it first from here. You already know because you content creator like I am. It's gonna be them
No,
small towns. This small towns go be grown, get big at no time. They gonna get that shit off of
yeah,
Diddy.
shit, yeah, shit. Yeah, I already done
Watch.
a damn video on that, but hell, I got my internet thing is tripping. I gotta go to the damn. I gotta go to the Verizon store, man, tomorrow and get it checked out. So, and then I be back doing content creation again. 'Cause they had shut me down, so they took my mojo away from me. My rhythm is gone. I'm back on now though, so I'm good over there. So I'm getting ready to start doing some content.
Yeah, like
You
I
know.
said before, when P Diddy Day come out sometime next year, you gonna hear it first from on one grinding right here. Prince is my witness. These little channels gonna be monetized within 30 days.
Yeah,
Watch
I'm
and
gonna be
see.
one. I'm gonna be one of them. Shit, I'm gonna get y'all niggas on this Diddy
No,
shit.
I ain't talking
You
about you. No,
niggas.
no, 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 no. I ain't talking about you. We talking about these never did any content.
Oh yeah. You gonna get these Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul channels. Yeah, y'all finna be them niggas. Y'all finna be the surviving P Diddy channels. Yeah, it's gonna be a nigga gonna have nothing but
They
documents.
gonna come. They
Gonna
gonna be
have doc.
monetized within 30 days. Why? And then Prince, you can see. You know what? No one grind is right. I'm telling you, within 30 days, you're gonna be Diddy.
Oh
They're
yeah,
gonna be monetized within 30 days.
I remember a channel last year in December when it was called Prime to Colorado. It came through my algorithm. When he started that channel, he only had like 100 subscribers. Man, within around February, that guy had 20,000 subscribers, bro. Mm. In 2 months, bro. Yeah.
And then people say it doesn't have. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Oh yeah, you jump on a hot button topic, man. Yeah, you grow quick.
And you on it, and you be on it. That's what I'm saying. People say they on it. They not change. They not me and you. We change because you know, because we know we know. But you P Diddy, I'm just letting you know right now. You gonna see some of these channels. These channels well, they gonna be monetized within 30 days. Watch it, cause now it's easier now. YouTube make it easier now. Oh, I'm telling you right now. You gonna say what? And then after that PT died down, that watch. I'm telling you Grind don't know what he talking about. I was like, okay, watch and see, watch and see. Yeah, yeah. The P Diddy sweet stays is around the corner.
Absolutely. They finna get Diddy, bro. Oh yeah, yeah. As soon as Diddy get him up by that man, they gonna have all. They gonna have all his ex female and male lovers. They're gonna be coming out. Oh yeah, everybody come. Everybody
Yeah.
finna talk.
And I'm gonna tell you, the almost
Yeah,
gonna be worse than R. Kelly.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be worse than R. Kelly, man.
Worse than R.
Shit,
Kelly, yo.
man. Man, did it?
Yo,
Did man? They gonna y'all gonna want y'all niggas gonna be talking about let R. Kelly out and put P Diddy in. Y'all gonna want to do a trade. Yeah, y'all gonna want to do a racial
yeah,
trade. You gonna want to do an
them,
incarceration trade. Y'all let R. Kelly
them,
out and put Diddy in.
yeah,
Mm.
them little boys he used to do, they grown men now. They gonna be talking to. They gonna be singing that song. They gonna look at R. Kelly. Oh, you right, brother. But I'm not saying just saying that. I said, oh man, you a quiet, but we gonna let R. Kelly out. But you gonna do this. It's gonna be, it's gonna be, it's gonna be ugly. But I don't give a fuck.
Man, they can call the Ku Klux Klan to come pick up P Diddy, baby. Yeah, I wouldn't care. Yeah, I need the hood to go pick him up. Yeah, allegedly pick him up if they still exist. I don't even
Oh,
think
they
they
got
exist no more.
and let me say it before we continue. You don't think they don't have papers on him already, yo? They got papers on him already. They
They
just
did have
waiting.
papers on. They just waiting on it. They just need the one snitch. And when they got
This,
Keefe D, I knew it's over. I'm telling you, heard it here first from the game show host that says and does the motherfucking most that P Diddy will be gone and he would be indicted within 6 months. I'm telling you. So around about March and April, they gonna have him walking that line. Yeah, they're
so
gonna have him
consider
walking that line.
like the beginning of springtime.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna have the primaries and everything will be set up. You'll know if Donald Trump gonna be the guy for the Republican Party. So they gotta load you niggas to sleep. You know what I'm saying? By getting Pete Diddy indicted, and then they'll wake you up, and then around about August they'll wake y'all back up on the Trump doctrine again. Yeah, they gotta load y'all to sleep, man. Cause y'all not gonna be concerned about Biden, you're gonna be concerned about Diddy, and then they're gonna let Trump slide back on in. Yeah, they
Yes,
got it set
I
up.
tell people, yeah. But Trump gonna get the nominee. Let's be
Yeah, they're
honest.
gonna slide him back in, and they gotta and they gotta get a scapegoat out there for black folks to be anti-self right now with P Diddy going down. So you be co-signing a Republican document because y'all gonna know that they're gonna hang a Negro like Diddy, no pun intended. So they gonna get him and get him out of here. Metaphorically speaking, through the court of law system. I'm just telling y'all what's up, man. Y'all better listen. They getting Diddy, brother. They tired of Diddy
Yeah,
over there. They tired of him. The white man tired of Diddy, man. They tired.
and they gonna get our own people. It looks like good to snitch, and only just they just gonna sit back and watch. That's it.
Man, keep D sitting back there. He's sitting there like your boy on the wire. Forgot his name. Shoot. Remember they gave him a sandwich and he told everybody. They gave him the sandwich. He told everybody. He confessed to everything like he did in all the work. So they gonna
Hey,
get Keith
that
that
one
sandwich.
is.
He gonna confess to everybody. He gonna tell
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
That
yeah.
man did it. Want to put the hit out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Did
that's
it the one that
crazy,
told
man.
us to
Yeah,
snatch that chain. And then when we
uh-huh.
went to go find them, we ended up getting them information to do whatever we get the chain by any means necessary.
Yeah.
Telling you that right now. I'm happy they gonna get him. I'm gonna pull up. Did it go to prison party, man? If he get in there, I'm gonna be dancing. I'm gonna be cutting. I'm gonna be dancing like Bojangles, baby. I'm gonna be stepping and
Ah.
fetching, baby. I'm gonna be tap dancing, man. I'm gonna give me some tap shoes when they indict him. I'm gonna tap on you. Like I'm gonna tap on you. Like I was Sammy Davis Jr.
Mm.
I ain't never co-signed no Diddy, man. Mm. Ain't never like Diddy.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I ain't care about Diddy now. People say you live in New York, born in New York, you care about it? No, I don't. Who cares about it?
No,
Diddy was a dirty mother.
man, he's no good, man.
Yeah, he never like he never
Yeah,
did
yeah,
anything, man. I'm saying, and then and
man.
then a lot of people don't know that when Biggie trying to, and I'm telling you, when Biggie was setting up his own record label, Diddy was against that too.
Yeah, he was never gonna let Diddy go. I mean, Diddy was never gonna let him go. Yeah, he was supposed to leave after he done that Life and Death album. He was gonna get out. He was gonna go start Junior Mafia. They couldn't have Tupac and they couldn't have Tupac and Biggie having their own record labels. They was gonna monopolize the industry. It was
Yeah.
over. Everybody was gonna, first of all, you had to have real talent. You know what I'm saying? So you wasn't gonna have no layup guys over there. You know, even what's his name even told him that Mace took Cameron to meet Biggie. He didn't take him to meet Diddy. And he asked him why you take me to meet Biggie. He said he knew because everybody knew Biggie's gonna do the Junior Mafia thing. And so he told Cameron, because I know he gonna take care of you. He ain't gonna do right by you. That's why I took you to meet Biggie. That's why Diddy had to eliminate him because Biggie is to be a bigger producer mogul than him. That's not gonna happen. He's gonna
Yeah, he was
bankrupt.
going.
He
Yeah,
was
yeah.
gonna
Biggie was
bankrupt
going to take
Diddy.
Junior Mob. He going to tell you he was going to take Junior Mob and put on another level. Yeah.
Yeah, think
Yeah.
about it. Biggie had the locks and all that. Come on, man. Come on now. And Biggie the one that discovered Total, right? Biggie
Yeah.
was discovering a lot of talent, man, females and everything. Yeah, man, Biggie had an eye for talent. Biggie was telling Diddy what a talent was, man. Diddy didn't know nothing, man. Diddy claim to fame was Mary J. Blige and Father MC. Man, you get out of here.
And Jodeci.
Right, in Jodeci. Yeah, that's how. Yeah,
That's it.
when he's working for Harrell over at
Uptown,
MCA,
uptown, uptown. Yeah,
Uptown
Uptown Records.
MCA.
Yep.
hmm
That's
Yeah,
it.
he got fired over there, and he started Bad Boy. He went in there and got he went over there and got that money from them people over there, from the Judaism backers. So yeah, they better cut it out, man. And we don't co-sign. We don't co-sign. I don't co-sign Diddy over here at the game show. We don't co-sign them. We anti-Diddy, man. Mm.
Nah, nah. Yeah, he no.
Yeah, he ain't
Yeah,
nothing
and
but
then
a
everybody
crook.
said he created. Yeah, that people say, yeah, he discovered Craig Mack. No, he didn't. He ain't discovered no Craig Mack.
Mm.
He
Who
did not
discovered
discover
Craig
Craig.
Mack?
It was some producer in Queens. I forgot his name, he did not discover.
Yeah, Craig
And make
Mack
it
and
so
Craig
bad
Mack.
that
Go ahead.
huh? And then also Craig Mack was the first one to bring gold to Bad Boy. Was not
Yeah.
Biggie. Let
No,
me
it
put
wasn't
it
big. It
out.
was yeah.
It was yeah.
Flavor year. It was the Flavor year.
That's right. Yeah, with that he was the first.
Yeah.
The remix was the first too. Was not Biggie. Everybody think no, it was not Biggie.
And Diddy had to sabotage Craig Mack because he only wanted one big name over that bad boy, and he wanted to be Biggie.
Right.
So Craig Mack was more, you know what I'm saying, mainstream, more, commercial. Biggie was more hardcore, so he had to move Craig Mack around so Biggie could be the mainstream commercial rapper without Biggie trying to be a mainstream commercial rapper. I think Craig Mack even talked about that before he died, you know. Mhm.
Yeah, the way
You know, everybody
they
know who was a
did.
better rapper. Everybody knew who was a better rapper was. Ain't nobody gonna debate that. I know niggas over there talking about, but Big Head is better than. We understand that, brother, but we talking about monopolization. And
Right.
Big Diddy, P Diddy, he couldn't do both.
And it's not like Craig Mack's a scrub. Craig Mack, not.
Mm-mm.
Craig Mack no scrub, but
Mm.
brother Prince was saying, but the brother was saying, on the monopoly of it and everything. Two of them cannot be on the same level. Could be on the same label. One has to
Nah,
go.
yeah, at that time one had to go
One has to
because
go.
Diddy didn't have the game to produce both of them at the same time. He can't chew gum and run at the same time. Yeah. So yeah, Diddy ain't no good, man. Diddy garbage, man. I wasn't trying to turn it into the Diddy Bad Show though. I was just 'cause I know you talk about all topics. So I just wanted to drop that off in here because I know everybody is not really on it. People missing the ball, man. They missing the ball. They dropping the ball, man. Pause. But yeah, so back to the NFL, number one grinder. So what you were saying about the NFL?
No, I said the NFL. I was talking about the Jet game and stuff like that. People was talking about that. People was picking the Jets to get blown out. I said Jets ain't gonna get blown out. It's gonna be a close game because you got pride coming into effect, and stuff like that. But I was
Oh
saying
yeah,
I
you
was
playing
I
and
was
you playing the world champ, so you're gonna be up for it.
Yeah, you're
You
gonna be
know.
up for it. So what happened was that the Jets was, I mean, Chiefs had them 17 zip at first half. The second half, I just turned it on, and then I was like playing my PlayStation. And I said, let me turn back and see what's going on. I see going on. The Jets, this is like mid third quarter. The Jets was down like
You
20
was
to
playing the
12.
PlayStation.
So
You was playing the
yeah,
PlayStation.
I played PlayStation. I turned it off after
What
that.
game was you
After the
playing?
first
What
inches.
game was you playing on the PlayStation?
It was old. It was old. I play like play play some more old game. Anyway, it wasn't.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah, play you don't play. So I turned it. So I tried to finish the game. I turned back. It was like mid third quarter. She was up 20 to 12. I said, oh shit, okay. And the Jets, just marched back. Like 2017 and tired up. They playing them hard. But the Jets was missing some opportunities. And also the rest was calling some bullshit too. They was. I'm like, God
Yeah,
damn.
yeah,
I'm
that,
like,
yeah, that interception y'all got, man. Yeah, that wasn't no interference, man. That was trash. Yeah, you was talking about who was playing the Bears this week. The Bears on tomorrow night. Who playing?
Washington. Washington. Yeah.
Oh, Washington playing
The
today.
Bears. The Bears gonna be at the Commanders. Yeah. Bears gonna be at the
Okay.
Commanders.
Yeah. The Commanders are gonna beat them by 10. Yeah. Hal and Eric Bieniemy's offense is starting to get good. They just got to clean up some crap over there. They almost had the Eagles. They almost had the Eagles,
They
man. They
sure
had
did.
them.
Yeah, they sure did. Yeah, right.
They
They
went in
should have beat them.
overtime against them. So yeah, they went overtime. They got the ball, couldn't do nothing with it though. Yeah, they couldn't do nothing with it. Yeah, I thought the Eagles. The Eagles defense ain't that good, but
It's not. No, it's
they
not.
got
It's
the
not dominant.
they got the Rams this week. But the key is I don't know what's going on with Matt Stafford. They say Matt Stafford supposed to have a hip injury or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if Matt Stafford was healthy, man, I would put money on the Rams. But I think if Matthew Stafford play, I think that all the top three teams in the NFC gonna have the exact same record, all 4-1. Yeah.
Did San
Hmm.
Fran lose?
No, they're gonna lose Sunday night against the Dallas Cowboys. This ain't the playoff, so Dallas gonna win. See, you look for Dallas choking the playoff, they're choked in y'all opinion. So it's no pressure on Dallas. They claim it's them. All they gonna say, we'll see you in the playoff. So that's why Dallas, if they want to win, they need to crush them. They need to crush them. Now it ain't gonna be easy, but if they do crush them, then that's when they can come back and say, "Hey, oh, uh, it was some news, man, that the Denver Broncos have released Randy Gregory. You hear about that?" Mhm.
I heard about it. Really?
Yeah. See, I remember
Really?
it was 2 years ago. Well, last off season, everybody was criticizing the Cowboys for putting that contract clause in Randy Greger's contract. So he took the contract because what Dallas offered him, he took the same contract offer that Dallas offered him without the clause, and the Broncos signed him. Well, a year later, a little more than about a year, yeah, yeah, a year later, about 16 months later, man, they cut his butt, man.
Damn. Mm.
After they won the game,
Yeah.
they won the game and they turned around and cut him.
Messed up. Damn. Mm.
I said Sean Payton got to make a statement down there, man. I ain't mad at him. He had to give him a scapegoat, and yeah, so
Mm.
yeah, that's why Jerry put that clause in that
So
contract
Randy
on
Gregory was
Randy
the
Gregory.
scapegoat.
Yeah, Randy Gregory on the street now. Now everybody think Dallas might pick Randy Gregory back up. I don't think Jerry gonna touch him. I don't think he's gonna touch him.
Nah,
Mm,
he ain't gonna touch him.
no reason to.
That's some. That's somebody else headache.
Yeah, he's a dumb football player, and we don't need those dumb football players in Dallas. We don't need them. Yeah. Hmm.
Nah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna touch him.
No, I think somebody will pick him up. I think Dallas won't. The hell, Dallas wouldn't bring Zeke back. Shit, what the hell would you bring Randy Gregory back? Shit, what the, you know what I'm saying? When Dallas had a chance to bring him back, they didn't. And he didn't do nothing wrong in Dallas. So Randy Gregory was playing. Randy Gregory barely played for us, man. He couldn't stay out of trouble. He couldn't stay off the weed.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He can't leave the blunts alone, man. Can't leave the blunts alone.
Nah, he can't leave the Bloods alone.
Ah, Now, thought the weed is that strong, you just can't. Hey, you get paid millions of dollars if you own the weed, man. You can't leave them blunts alone.
Yeah, he supposed to have
A
medical.
lot.
But he did have a medical condition. He was a massive depressive, so yeah, he had little issues, little mental issues. But he can smoke the weed now. He still ain't acting better. So they're like, nah, we're gonna move on.
Right.
Yeah, it don't matter about you, dude. And he was talented. He could actually play football.
Right. That's the thing. He
Yeah.
could play. Right.
hmm Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. That 2021 season, he was playing very well. But when he got in that playoff game against the doggone 49ers, he had three offside penalties, man. On big downs, too. Yeah. In that playoff game against the 49ers, when we lost at home, that's when Dak ran the clock out, tried to spike it. Yeah. Yeah. Bad clock management. Yeah. But yeah, they cut his butt over there. Sean Payton ain't playing with him. Got him out of town. Yeah, Coach Prime went over there to the made gave a speech to the Philadelphia 76ers. So they over there in Colorado with their training camp. So Dion made a speech to them. Ain't nothing to tell them. They employ James Harden over there. Dion can't motivate him.
Nah. I heard Joel B want to trade. He wants to be out of Philly.
Yeah, he want to go to the Clippers. hmm He was trying to get to Golden State, but Golden State said no, thank you. They don't want him.
Oh no,
He's
no,
a
no.
ball. He's a ball stopper. He's not a motion guy.
Right. He thinks the
Right.
ball is supposed to start from him. Now, Golden State is
Mm,
not the team. No, no. They motion. So
right. They run the system over there, buddy. Ball rotation over there. Now, but what'd you think about emo down there in Miami?
who?
Oh, you ain't seen the picture of Jimmy Butler. He called himself emo Butler.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
What you were thinking about that,
I don't know, bro. That's too
nigga?
sweet for me, man. I don't know why. I
Yeah.
don't. That's too sweet for me,
I
bro.
call him Sweet Jimmy Love, baby. Sweet Jimmy Love.
You sweet and low, Jimmy. Jimmy, why you sweet and low, man? Come on, Jimmy. Come
Sweet and low, baby. Yeah, he's sweet and low. Sweet and
on.
low.
You
He's
look
sweet
too
on the down
shiny.
low.
Yeah, yeah. You look real shiny, bro.
Then it remind you of seeing Richard Nichols back down there. Need to see Richard Nichols back down there, man. Send him back down there for him. You might get him back right. He wasn't acting like that. Yeah, send Richard Nichols back down there, man.
What happened, man? You got twigged out or something, man? Oh my God.
Yeah, it's supposed to be that he's emotional because they didn't get Damian Lillard. And they lost him to the rival that they beat on the last couple of years, 2 out of 3 years, the Milwaukee Bucks. Then he's also mad because the Boston Celtics got Drew Holiday. So he said he's emotional. He's not happy right now. Well, you could just put a mask on, man. Just put a sad mask on your face when you came in. Yeah, he took official game shot pictures, man, with that crap on his head. He had a bang. Bang, 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 but a bang, bang, bang.
Mm-mm-mm.
He
That's
banging in the
crazy.
game. Straight trash.
Isn't that something? Isn't this something?
Yeah, we can't play
My
like that,
big
Jimmy
dog.
Butler. Not in this, not in this culture right now. Not in this era right now. We can't play emotional. We can't play emo on the LBGTQ side of the game. No, can't do it. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't think he gonna play like that. I think he gonna go get back, twist it back up, or whatever he gonna do. But I think he just playing around. Well, he should have played like that though. Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. That's what it is. All right, bro. Make your last remarks. I'm gonna get me something to eat. And thank you as always.
Oh yeah, last remarks, man, to all you 49er fans. I see that you focus on the Cowboys. I mean, I'm talking about you was focused on the Cowboys when the season begun. But who whooped you in the playoffs? The Philadelphia Eagles. You ain't worrying about Philly because you know you can't beat them. So I get it. Concentrate on who you can beat. Don't worry about who you can't beat. That's all I got to say about that.
Okay, got you. Thank you. And
Yeah.
bro, go yeah, check out the game show host that been on brother Prince PA. He got the news and everything. I don't know I'm gonna be. Oh yeah, let me repeat this again. I will do a special live of the Black Devil congregation. It's gonna be sometime at night. It's gonna be sometime this month. I don't know what day, but it's gonna be nighttime. I'm gonna promote it and everything, and I expect y'all to pay attention because I'm breaking it down as a no one granted do. I'm going to break it down, so I'm looking for y'all. Looking some, look for y'all to come through. But like I said, watch out for that and everything. I got some other stuff coming up and everything. And thank you, brother Pierre. This is behalf of my channel, the underrated dog. It's yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on you, on me social media. The best of the business. This is the last of morning real talk part 83, 83. And be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. Peace to y'all and your families. And just remember, y'all can suck on the similar, y'all can suck on the pacifier, but eat real food. When you eat real food, you be better for it. And also remember, in life, truth is truth, false is false. Remember that. Your choice. Your choice. So peace and blessings to to your families and y'all to your families, and be blessed again. Good afternoon. Until next time, this one is Ghost.